fun part's the relationships that you get to build. I love talking to folks. I've been able to meet some of the most intriguing people.
That's Mike Watley, owner of Mike Watley Honda. Mike, what does customer satisfaction mean to you?
Customer satisfaction's huge for us. This means every customer, every time, getting everything they need and nothing they don't. That's my philosophy.
Mike Watley Honda in Brookhaven. Stop by or visit MikeWatleyHonda.com.
Well, good evening. Welcome to John Argley Gymnasium here on the campus of Brookhaven Academy. Ken Hollingsworth along with Beck Warren set to bring you conference action tonight. Brookhaven Academy against Oak Forest in a key matchup. The girls and the boys here tonight. Oak Forest coming off a win of Silliman. Silliman, of course, beating Brookhaven Academy's girls. So right now we've got three teams battling for that number one spot. So this is a big matchup here tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, and everybody's playing for seeding in the South State Tournament. A reminder, and we said it at the last broadcast, there is no district tournament this year, so you will be seeded according to your regular season play in district. Like you mentioned, there's a logjam at the top. Silliman Institute, Oak Forest, and Brookhaven Academy. The Lady Cougars hold their own destination. If they can run the table and win out, they got 2 district games this week and 2 next week. If they can win those 4 games, they will go into the South State Tournament number 1 seeded.
So we got Adams Christian on Friday night. That's at Adams Christian, correct? And then back here against Silliman, at Silliman next Tuesday, then Cathedral a week from Thursday.
Yeah, that'll be senior night, the final home ball game of the season, final game of the season. Now, the junior high will have a junior high tournament, and I think it is going to be hosted here at John R. Gray Gymnasium, but no district tournament for the high school ball club. So all the money is next 4 ball games. Most importantly, the ball game tonight against the Lady Yellow Jackets in Oak Forest.
Both teams getting back to their respective benches. Let's take a 2-minute break right now. 2 minutes. We'll come back with the invocation, playing the national anthem, and get things started here at John R. Gray Gymnasium, Brookhaven Academy, along taking on Oak Forest. We'll take 2 minutes, and Lady Cougar basketball continues after this on B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference, one child at a time.
There's a saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's not the case when it comes to insurance, though. You want one agency that can handle all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers has a team of insurance professionals ready to work for you for home, life, auto, health, and business insurance. Turn to just one agency, Insurance and Risk Managers, 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Call 833-6321. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference, one child at a time.
Christian play for now, we can consistent. Let us build upon that legacy, not only in terms of developing ourselves as a vision in our walk in faith with you, Lord, but in terms of encouraging, instructing, teaching, and leading others to follow in the footsteps of faith and the recognition of grace gifts that you have blessed us with, not only individually in their work, but collectively at schools, at sports, and as bodies of believers in individual churches. Only in that way, dear Lord, do we recognize that we can build upon this legacy. Dear Lord, tonight, as we watch these students, protect them, lead them, guide them, let them be examples to us, let them be examples to their teammates, let them learn like us, even in sport, the same as one. We pray for our country this evening that indeed continue to punish. Pray these things, dear Lord, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
They're playing the national anthem, the invocation. Dr. Ed Choate, we're about ready to get things underway here at Brookhaven Academy as the Cougars take on the Yellow Jackets of Oak Forest out of Louisiana. And Beck, what starting lineups have we got? Mark here?
We're going to date back and probable starters for Oak Forest, and we'll get the official starters as they're announced. But Kaylin Murphy, she wears number 1. Ella Casanova, she wears number 3. Madison also wears number 5. Emily Casanova wears number 10, and Morgan Holmes, number 14. For the Lady Cougars, Madison Moak, number 4, a sophomore, and Brantley Warren, a sophomore, wears number 5. Emily Claire Felder, also a sophomore. Allie Creel, the lone senior starter for the Lady Cougars, and Michaela Martin, a junior, for Coach Ron Kessler, and assisted by Coach Webb.
Oklahoma Lady Yellow Jackets being introduced right now. Pretty well the same starting 5 we saw down in the meet. The Brookhaven Academy won down there earlier this month by a final of 44-24. That's the 40-point win by the Lady Cougars back then. Uniform-wise, Oak Forest will be in the black uniforms, gold numerals, Brookhaven Academy in home blue, home white feather, blue numerals, in the future. Anderson Road being introduced along with Ann Bradley Dillon, Philip Martin, Elder being introduced along with the trio. So there are your starters tonight. The Oak Forest and Brookhaven Academy team matchup here tonight. Winner of this ball game will pretty well get themselves in the driver's seat if they can go ahead and win on out here. The loser's going to have a little luck. It'll help on the other side, and also not drop any more ball games.
Yeah, and you never want to put your faith in someone else's hands. And like I said, if the Lady Cougars can win out here, run the table in these next 4 ball games, they will take the top slot in the district. The passenger crowd over across the way on the Cougar side of the ledger, pretty good crowd over here from Hayden, Louisiana, Forest, Yellow Jacket faithful. So playoff atmosphere, and in essence, Ken, this is a playoff ball game. District games, they count towards your seeding in the South State tournament, which will be held at Oak Forest this year.
Allie Creel will pump it off against the big center for Oak Forest, Emily Casanova, who's about 6'2", 6'3", over the gap. It's going to be 6 in the backcourt, controlled by the Lady Yellow Jackets. So backcourt pressure up Brookhaven. They'll get it ahead here It's Terrebonne.
Lady Cougars did a great job last outing keeping the ball away from the 6'3" center, Casanova. They come out in a 2-3 zone.
Also being handled there by Bradley and Bradley Warren, and going to have a foul call on Warren, it looks like.
Yeah, a little over-aggressive right there. Got bodied up against Murray.
Orso off to Terrebonne, back to Orso. Back over here to Terrebonne, goes inside. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Got a travel. Full court pressure going to be shown by Oak Forest. Let's see how the Lady Cougars handle that.
Oak will throw it in on the side. Gets it out here to Trio. Trio looks for a little help from the backcourt, being guarded by Casanova. Look at the head to Moak. They'll get it push-up court. Here's Moak driving in the paint for the pull-up jump to the left side. Ball throw. Trio got the rebound. Kicks it off to Felder. And Felder in a long two. Just outside the 2-point mark for Felder. Early 2-0 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Here's Murphy. This is off inside. Ball knocked free. Turnover back to Brookhaven Academy. Blanford couldn't hang on to it. Inside will go to Martin. And Martin shot off the rim. No good. Casanova trapped the rebound for Oak Forest. Still bring it up to 4 to 7. Turns it back to Orso. Orso part of the pass off the hands of her teammate. Blanchard couldn't handle it. A hot pass inside off her hands out of the house. Back to the Lady Cougars. So Martin up the right side. Martin's going to give the ball out front of Oak. But stepping in there to grab it is going to be Oak Forest, and diving in to tie it up is going to be a Warren. Especially there goes to Oak Forest.
Yeah, a little bit of a loose pass right there by the Lady Cougars. Maxson Moak is still in the backcourt. Knocked away by Oak Forest. Warren had to dive in on top of it, tied up, retain possession.
Here's Moak. Gets it out to Warren. Right back to Moak in the wing on the right side. She'll stop. Tosses the ball out on the left side. Over to Martin. Warren three at the top of the key is no good. Rebound comes off to Oak Forest. They'll push it ahead. Here's Orso. Orso out between the circles to Terrebonne. Right side. There's a long three by Terrebonne. Won't go rebound to the lane. Felder. Off to Warren, who comes up the right side. Warren's going to leave it in the corner to Felder. Here's the three for Felder. Short. Outside rebound to Martin. Martin's going to come right back inside the field. Her shot is blocked by Casanova. He got the loose ball. Kicks it back out to Moak. Moak's going to fire up the three off the left wing. That's no good. Casanova with a rebound.
Moak had a good look to the basket right there. Could have drove in, challenged Casanova on that one.
Here's Blanchard. Top of the key to Murphy. Swinging around over here on the right side of the Orso. Back to Terrebonne. Orso's going to have the ball stolen by Warren. Ahead to Martin. Martin driving down the right of the lane. Dribble it off with foot. Picks it up. He's going to have a double dribble call on Martin.
Yeah, the ref on the bottom had a push in the back, but the double dribble before on the outside ref, so they went with a double dribble call prior to the foul.
Backcourt pressure on Brookhaven Academy. They get it ahead to Orso. Got it to Blanchard. Leaves it with Murphy. Murphy's got a double dribble. Other turnover. 5:23 left in the first quarter. Only one bucket has been made so far. That's by Brookhaven Academy. 2-0 Lady Cougars.
Yeah, Lady Cougars getting some good looks. They just got to start dropping them.
Moak after Creel. Creel tries it down the court. Going to be taken by Moak on the right wing. Moak will drive inside in the paint. Put it up and got it. Moak good storm. Through to the bucket. 2-0 Brookhaven. 5:09 left in the first quarter. After a pressure by Brookhaven Academy. Here goes number Casanova. Casanova works it in the paint and surrounded it. And another travel at Oak Forest.
Here's the ball game for Oak Forest coming number 14, Morgan Holmes. She's going to replace Olivia Rainey.
Lady Cougars to the front court right now. Here's Martin, gives it off to Warren. She'll fire up the three. That's a little short. Put back is going to be no good. The foul call on Casanova. And 2 free throws coming up for Hallie Creel.
Good strong rebound in there by Creel. Went up higher than Casanova. Creel stands in about 6'1" herself. Gives up a few inches to Casanova. Creel will go to the line to shoot two, but all-important foul against the post player from Oak Forest.
First is up, and it is good for Creel.
Good touch by Creel from the free throw strike.
Creel's second free throw up and coming. That's going to be in the air here shortly. That one's up, and that one's going to be off the rim. No good. Grabbing the rebound is going to be Blanchard. Takes it over to her teammate. That's going to be Murphy for the front court. Pull-up jumper is right side by Holmes is no good. And moves on to the good Academy Warren. Out of the pass to Felder. Felder chases it down. Couldn't quite catch up with it. She had the defense beat and couldn't catch up to the pass out of bounds back in Oak Forest. Opportunity for Brookhaven Academy to score and got away from it there. Backcourt pressure by Brookhaven. Oak Forest against the front court. They throw it away.
Just too much pressure right there from the Cougars. Lady Cougars causing another turnover from Oak Forest. Madison Mo's going to trigger the inbounds by the Cougars. I have to go the distance.
Both looking. One-hand pass will come down the court. Knocked away. The save by Martin. Martin top of the tee. Martin's going to work to the right side. That's going to be Felder. That's right to Martin. Way out here on the right wing. Swings to the left side. The Moat. Moat will turn and give the ball off to Warren. There comes the cross between the circles. Warren. This is off the free throw line. The Moat in the corner to Felder for the three, and it's no good. Cross-side rebound to Creel. Kicks it back out to Martin. Martin on the wing on the left side. Puts inside. Will back it off. Goes to the corner with a bounce pass down the corner. Both the right back to Martin. Martin trying to work inside. Little spin move to the top of the key. Right side to Warren. Steal fire out to three. That's a little short. Rebound. Foster knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Warren a little short on both her shots. Just getting a little too much air under it. Lady Cougars with the same possession under their own basket.
Jade Johnson will check in. We have a timeout on the field on the court right now. 3:45 left in the first quarter of play. We'll give it Academy 5 and Oak Forest nothing. We'll take 30 down the line. We'll give it Academy. Lady Cougar basketball continues after this. B92.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents and Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
3:45 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy on top 5-0. The Cougars have the ball. They'll bring it out of here to Martin. Martin's going to come right back to Warren. Warren dishes off in the paint. Stolen by Casanova. Takes right back on Warren. The drive when the paint goes up. Ball skipped away. Loose ball picked up by the Lady Yellow Jackets here. They come back the other way. Here's Murphy. Murphy will leave it to Orso. Orso comes over right side of Johnson. Takes it right back on top, and Murphy lobs it inside the Casanova. Casanova in the spot she likes to shoot from, right out in front, and then grabs the bucket. 5-2, first bucket for Oak Forest. Here comes Oak in the corner. Felder for the three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound capped up in the lane to Martin. And Martin will hit it.
Lady Cougars got a guard against letting Casanova get the ball that deep, and she does. She's going to score down in the paint.
Here comes Oak Forest once again. We got a whistle. Let's see what we got away from the basketball. Got a foul call.
We got Martin.
Yeah, Martin.
On the reach. Second team foul on the Lady Cougars. First on Martin.
So the Yellow Jackets also will get it out to Murphy. Murphy for the three and good. Murphy nothing but net on that play. 7-5 and almost stolen by Warsaw. Had the ball possession, just couldn't stop the momentum of carry out of bounds. Back to Brookhaven Academy. Both will trigger the ball in, gets it out right in front of third to Creel. We'll get it right back to Both. Both will bring it up the court to the top of the key, comes right side from Martin. Martin will back it off the wing of the right side, lobs it inside. Going to have a foul on the floor. I think they're going to get Casanova.
Yeah, they're going to get Casanova for her second foul. Number 2 on the post player from Oak Forest, and that they can ill afford for her to pick up another one here in the first quarter of play.
Pass comes out to Felder. Has to chase it down out to Martin. Martin's going to come to the top of the key, cut off. Martin drops it over here to Creel and leave it off with Moak for the three. That's going to be a little short.
Yeah, I believe that ball was partially blocked.
Looks like Holmes maybe got a hand on it.
Yeah, Holmes got a hand on that three-point attempt from Moak. Came up short. Ball forward goes back to the Lady Jackets as Casanova finds her way to the bench.
2:17 left here in the first quarter. 7-5 Brookhaven Academy. Foul's going to be called on the Lady Cougars. Going to Hannah Blanchard to the line and shoot it up. Foul's going to be called on both. Her first 13 foul on Brookhaven Academy.
And it got behind the defense right there.
2 shots for Blanchard. First is up, and it is no good. Whitson will check in now for Brookhaven Academy. Second free throw up and no good as well. Field has the Rouse rebound for Brookhaven Academy. Here comes the Lady Cougars back the other way. Carter out between the circles, leaves it out near center court for Warren. She'll work it in the wing on the left side. Tries to spin around her. Defender goes to the corner, wide open for the three. Is Martin. Misses the rim. Goodson chases it down, comes right back inside the Creel. And Creel will finish it off for the bucket.
Good feed right there from Felder to Creel.
Got a sideline right there.
Yeah, sideline violation.
That came up with Blanchard and trying to dribble down the right side, dribble it on the sideline. Gives it back to Brookhaven Academy. Warren to the front board. Warren comes in the field. He's the right side to Felder. Felder with a long two. But a long two for Felder. He now has 4 in the ball game. Brookhaven Academy again with an 11-5 lead. Trying to fight for the steal is good. And as she picks it up, she dribbled on the sideline herself. That turns the ball back over to the Yellow Jackets.
Pretty much the same spot of that other sideline violation, just the other way on the defense.
Lady Jackets to the basketball. They come inside of Blanchard, knock out of bounds by Creel.
Hey, good first quarter right here from Hallie Creel. Doing a good job out there defensively and on the boards.
Both boys will have ball possession. They look around, still looking. Trying to lob it out of here. Stolen by Martin. Martin's got a hustle down the right side. Martin, as he works toward the right of the lane, kicks it off wide open underneath his rim. Defense lost Warren to the easy layup. 13-5, Brookhaven Academy. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Both boys being bothered by that press from Brookhaven Academy. Take it right side. And up top of Peter Orso. The Holmes are going to steal by Warren. Warren with a quick hands ahead to Martin. Martin drives in. The layup won't go. Rebound comes off to Oak Forest. So the Yellow Jackets come back the other way. We'll fire ahead here off to Johnson. Right side will come. Comes back out to Orso. Orso is going to work the center court left side to Johnson. Johnson back to Orso. Oak Forest looking for the final shot of the quarter here. 3 on the way, and that's going to be good. 13-8, Brookhaven Academy by 5 with 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. 1. Now the Martin flipped up the right side, next out, no good. Oak Forest has the rebound. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The end of 1. Brookhaven Academy 13, Oak Forest 8. Let's take 60 down the line. Brookhaven Academy. Lady Cougars basketball will continue after this. 92.
At Pike National Bank, we take pride in being your hometown bank. We are always striving to help the people of our community. Whatever phase of life you happen to be in right now, whether starting off college, buying your first home, or navigating retirement, we have real banking solutions for you backed by real people from your community. Become a part of our banking community today and see why we are a better way to bank. Pike National Bank. It's not the bank, it's the banker. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop for the helpful hardware, folks, for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padboy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place
Second quarter action getting underway. 13-8, Brookhaven Academy on top of Oak Forest. Three-man crew working the ball game here tonight. Laney with a basketball comes left side. Brings it back out to Laney, comes over the right side. That's Lynn. Megan Lynn has just checked in. Kicked it back to Murphy for the three. Won't go. Rebound to the lane. It's going to come off to Goodson. And Goodson leads it with Loke. And Loke across the sideline. Here's Loke. And guarded out front. Loke working way out here in the left wing. Gives it off to Gates. Lily Gates. Right back to Richardson. Yeah. Long three on the way. Won't go. Rebound comes back out to Oak Forest. They'll bring the ball up the court. That's going to be Murphy to the front court. Murphy comes to Laney. Another three on the way. That's off the rim. No good. Casanova has the rebound. And she'll be jumped off. Possession arrow 0-4. Woodson will trigger the ball in here for the Lady Cougars off the Warren. Warren works in the wing on the left side, comes right side to Goodson. Goodson out here in the wing will give it to Richardson. Back over to Felder for the three. Too hard. Rebound to pop back out to Laney. Laney grabs it in the floor. So come up the middle of the court. Laney moving left to right as we watch the action. Ball almost taken away by Warren. It's saved by 0-4. So drive down the baseline. Murphy in another shot won't go. Richardson strong rebound for Richardson.
Yeah, good board in there by Abby Grace. Going up strong.
Left side to Felder. Between the wings to Warren. Back over to Felder. Has to go inside. Casanova almost got a hand on it. Richardson getting up here. Richardson will be fouled and she'll get two shots. As she picks up the foul here, that's going to be on Lynn. As her first team foul, number 3. Richardson to the line to shoot 2 for Brookhaven Academy.
And I like the aggressive move by Richardson. Going to the basket, getting foul.
Goes up and good for Richardson.
One thing to keep in mind, Henry Casanova back in the ball game for Oak Forest with 2 fouls.
Second free throw up and coming for Richardson. That one's up, and that's going to be off the back iron. No good. He's got to come off in the corner to Murphy. The Yellow Jackets have it. 14-8 Brookhaven Academy. 6:13 left here in the first half. Conference matchup. Oak Forest, Silliman, Brookhaven Academy all with 1 loss apiece. All atop the division right now. From the free throw circle, shot is up and no good. Lynn, rebound comes off of Richardson. He's got a little backhand pass off the Moak. And Moak comes down the baseline. Right to left, and Moak will score.
Yeah, a little teardrop over Casanova for Moak. 16-8 ball game for the Lady Cougars.
Here's Lynn, gives the ball back out to Murphy. There's Casanova. She's fouled, and she'll get 2 shots. Foul's going to be called on Moak with 14 fouls for Casanova. Goes to the line to shoot 2.
Casanova, LSU commit in softball. Works the mound. She's a pitcher. From what I understand, is one of the only signees out of the state of Louisiana going to the Bengal Tigers down in Baton Rouge.
That's going to be saying something to all the talent you're having in the state of Louisiana. Absolutely. Second free throw is good as well. So Casanova first free throw. 16-10. Brookhaven Academy trying to lead here with 5:33 left in the first half. Here's Warren to the wing on the left side. Warren goes to the corner to Moak. Another to Richardson. He'll put the ball on the floor. Drives in the paint. Puts the ball up. Still draw foul. 2 more shots coming up here. It looked like what they just said on the lady. That's going to be Lynn. Looks like that's 2 on Lynn.
Yeah, same move by Richardson. Lynn got her again. Abby Grace just seeing a lane right there. Casanova just had to back off. She doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul.
First is up, that's good. Checking in, Oak Forest is going to be Hannah Blanchard back in. Richardson's second free throw up and coming. That's on the way. That's going to be off the rim. No good. Rebound sent from off to Oak Forest. I got a whistle and with a backboard and a foul called on Gates. Gates got tangled up there with Blanchard and they call a foul on Gates.
Yeah, Blanchard made a pivot right there. Gates just kind of ran into the back of her, unintentional, but it was a foul.
Ahead will come to Casanova. Casanova puts it under forward, drives inside. Ball knocked out of her hands, goes back to Brookhaven Academy. Hits the level baseline off Oak Forest.
Pretty good move by Casanova at 6'3". Made a step move around Madison Oak.
Ahead will come Oakland with Warren gets the ball down to Goodson. Right back to Warren. Warren drives inside. We're going to have a block call that looks like on get that on Blanchard. That'll be one on Blanchard. 2 shots coming up here for Warren. And Brookhaven Academy looks like they're committing to attacking the basket here, back working the ball inside. It picked up several fouls doing that so far on Oak Forest.
Yeah, and obviously with Casanova in the middle, she's not much of a factor. She has got to stay away from that third foul here in the first half of play and has 5 minutes to do it.
Second free throw for Warren, good. So both free throws count there for Warren. 4:59 left. Oak Forest to the front court. Pass inside, stolen by Gates. Gates goes to the Warren, brings it up the left side. Warren will drive it down the left of the lane, goes inside. Collision inside, got a foul again in Oak Forest.
That number 1, that's going to be on Murphy.
That's Murphy's first. Foul number 6. And they say not a shooting foul.
Yeah, on the tie, so that's...
I think Coach Kessler was yelling for 2. The officials confer. And they will leave it. The official here is holding up 1-1. Okay, that's what the instruction was. They give it to home. Pass comes in out front. Gibson has it for a second, knocked out of her hands. Another foul ball. That one will go. Looks like that will go on Murphy.
So they switch out from Murray to Holmes. Murray turns right back around and gets the call.
A 1-1 in effect right now. First is up here for Goodson. It's on the way. That's the good 2 shots. He is down and has to shoot it. First is good there for Bailey Goodson. Second free throw up and coming. 20-10. Brookhaven Academy, 4:45 left here in the first half. Shot missed. Right there. Gates right there with a put back. 22-10. Brookhaven Academy. Fierce backdoor pressure. Another steal by Goodson. Off the Richardson. Another foul call on those 4s. That's going to be a Murphy. Good one from Murphy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ken. That Bailey Goodson, she was a player of the game last week in one of her ball games. She's doing another great job defensively for the Lady Cougars. Calls that turnover, got it to Richardson. Richardson gets fouled, goes to the line.
1-1 up. First one's going to be missed in the lane. Casanova got the rebound. Fires it ahead here to Murphy. Murphy working out between the circles. Murphy left side. That's going to be Laney. Laney's going to have the ball knocked out of bounds with a foul call. But it looks like they got Moak on that one.
Yeah, that's going to be number 3 on Moak.
3 on Moak.
Expect to see going to be 3 for the Lady Cougars.
So Moak will have to check out now with the 3 fouls here in the first half. In action, WZK and Brookhaven, your sports authority. There's a 3 from Murphy. That's off the rim. No good. Casanova put back. Casanova is going to be hammered by Richardson, it looks like. So she'll get 2 shots. So Richardson picked up the foul, battling for the rebound. It'll be her first. Team foul number 7 for both teams down the bonus. Casanova.
2 for 2 at the line tonight for Casanova.
Goes to up, and it is no good. Martin will check out. Then Gibson will check out. Orso will come in. Lynn will check out. Casanova eyes the basket for his second free throw. Now that's up, and that one's going to be good. So Casanova gets one of the 2 to go down. 22-11. Lady Cougars on top by 11. 4:15 left in the first half. Here's Warren on a hurry. Drive inside of a block ball on the Lady Wildcat, Lady Yellow Jacket.
And you get number 12. That's going to be Blanchard. Her second. Team foul number 9. Warren's going to go to the line. Let's see if this is no. They can give her 2 shots on this one.
But Warren gets 2 free throws. She's 2 of 2 off the stripe so far this evening. First is up, and it is going to be no good. It's a front iron, no good. Second free throw is up, and that is good. So Warren gets one of the 2 free throws to go down. 23-11, Brookhaven Academy, 4:09 left here in the first half of play. On the right side of Murphy. Murphy is with the Rainers. Amy it's inside. Got it inside of here. Blanchard kicking it back out to Murphy. 4 the 3. It's on the way off the back iron. No good. He's out of the lane. Blanchard had it. Lost it off to Field. Field's going to hand it off here to Warren. The front court from the Lady Cougars. Warren works it out between the circles. Warren will back it out near the sideline. Warren's just going to hold the basketball right now. Force to make a commitment here. Creel in the corner will go to Richardson. Brings it in right back on top of Warren for the 3. It's on the way. There you go.
Good look like that by Richardson. Pass out of the corner, skipped it over to Warren. Warren knocks it down. String music here at John R. Gray.
26-11, Brookhaven Academy with 3:07 left here. Driving hard, Murphy. And a foul called on Creel.
That's one of those situations. Creel just going to have to hold her position on the block, get her hands straight up. Let Murphy come at her and create the contact.
Murphy gets 2 shots. First shot is good for Murphy. Orso will come back in. Blanchard will check out. Second free throw from Murphy is up, and that's going to rattle in there, stays home as well. 26-13, Brookhaven Academy, 3 minutes left in the first half. Comes out to Creel, kicking back out to Warren. Number 3 on the way, and that one's good. 29-13, Brookhaven Academy has extended the lead to 16 with 2:45 left in the first half. Off to Murphy. Murphy comes right side to Orso. Orso out here to her teammate, Laney. Laney can't hang on to it. Out of bounds. Back to the Lady Cougars. And timeout close for us. 2:36 left in the first half of play. 29-13, Brookhaven Academy. Thursday 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy and Lady Cougar basketball. We'll continue after this on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
Now back in. 2:36 left in this first half. 29-13, Brookhaven Academy on top. Olivia Lewis in the lineup right now for Brookhaven Academy. Out to Creel, off to Gates. Lily Gates across the timeline. She'll take it all the way in the corner on the right side. Tries to get inside to Creel. The ball's got to be knocked out of bounds. Goes back to 0-4. She and Holmes battling for that loose ball off Creel.
That's your bigs handling the ball right there. Coach Kessler pleading with them to get it to a guard. Turnover back to the Lady Jackets.
Murphy off to Orso. Orso. Right back to Murphy. Murphy puts it on the floor, tries in the paint, kicks it off right side to Blanchard. Shot won't go. Rebound's going to come off here to Martin. Pushing it up the right side. Martin on the wing of the right side, kicks it off the Gates out between the circles and Warren. Warren's going to slowly dribble to the right wing. Top of the key, Warren. Tops it off inside the Gates. Gates off the floor. She draws the foul.
Had a double kick at the high post. Warren goes off Gates. Gates gets a pick back door by Creel. Warren over the top. Gates up and off the glass. Good. She'll have a chance for the 3-point play.
That's 3 on Murphy. So Gates with a point. Free throw up here. Goes back to 3-point play. 5 points down for Lily Gates. 32-13. Brookhaven Academy with a minute 56 left here in the first half. He's bringing the ball up. It's going to be Rainey for the 30 seconds. Rainey has the ball stolen by Martin. Yeah. Martin on the breakaway. Martin in and under a layup is good. Top out. 34-13. Brookhaven defensive pressure really bothering those forwards here. Bob it off inside. Forward to the Orso kick. Another turnover back to Brookhaven Academy. Becker, Lady Cougars defensively are really pressuring the ball all over the place. They're not playing back. They're attacking the ball on defense. Pass up the court. Off the gate. Wide open underneath Creel. Creel gets the wide open shot. He's going to have a jump ball in the rebound. Casanova and Lewis battling for the rebound. Possession now is Brookhaven Academy.
Hey, Coach Kessler just encouraging the squad. You worked that hard to get a shot like that. Just didn't go for Creel. No worries. Good execution by the Lady Cougars.
Orso will bring it across the timeline. Orso out front comes right side for Rainey. Right back to Orso. They put the ball on the floor. Comes to the turnaround jumper out front of the second home. Missed it. 1 minute left in the first half. 34-13. Brookhaven Academy. Here's Warren. Works it out left of the top of the key. Swings it left shoulder to Lewis. Will bring it right back to Warren on the wing of the left side. This is going to be content to one little clock here as Warren will back it out near the timeline. Nice across the dribble around the defender. Bounce pass into Martin. Martin's going to come to Creel. Creel shot off the glass, no good. Grabbing the rebound is going to be Casanova. Fires it ahead and throws it away.
That situation, Ken, I talked about earlier. You're big out there, your post player, handling the ball on the break. It's just a Cardinal center basketball. Get to those guards. That's what they're out there for, to push the ball up the court.
Lewis off to Martin. Martin will be hustling down the right side in a hurry. Martin trying to beat Casanova. Tips it over to Gates. Casanova got a hand on it. Gates trying to save it, but can't hang on to it out of bounds. Back to Brookhaven Academy.
Yeah, good opportunity right there for the Lady Cougars. Miss. Had a 2-on-1 with Casanova guarding the basket.
34-13, 11 seconds left in the first half. And he off the Orso. Tipped away by Warren, and it's going to be out of bounds. Back to Brookhaven Academy.
5 seconds to go. I'd look for Warren right here to take this one to the basket. Try to make something happen.
Martin looking. Looks deep, still looking. At 5 seconds. 5 seconds counts out her. She's looking deep.
Yeah, it's not there. Yeah, you're not there. You got to go to your guard in that situation. Give them a chance to drive it down the basket. At the basket at 5 seconds.
Also fires into the corner. And Rainey can't hang on to it. First quarter. First half in the book. End of one half of play. Brookhaven Academy 34. Those four 13. So we'll take 2 minutes down the line. Come back and recap the first half of action for you. Right after this. B92.
Banking on the go with Bank of Brookhaven's Net Teller. Hey, this is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. Mobile banking service offers you easy access to information on your Bank of Brookhaven accounts in a single application, anywhere, anytime. With mobile banking, you can pay your bills 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, while at work or at home or on the road. Hey, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's still all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have two patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center. Caring for our community like no one else can.
Back at halftime as the Little Dribblers entertain here at Brookhaven Academy this evening. Halftime score, Brookhaven Academy 34 and Oak Forest 13 in a key conference matchup here this evening. Oak Forest with one loss, Brookhaven Academy one loss, Silliman one loss. So this game tonight really important as far as who is going to come out of the pack here. Brookhaven Academy will play Silliman on Tuesday. 1 week from today, they'll be down at Silliman.
Yeah, and I think even as important as the wins and trying to hold your serve, if you will, in the district standings, the Lady Cougars are playing some of the best basketball tonight that we've seen them play. And unfortunately for the Lady Jackets, two of the best ball games, at least the full ball game and then a half of basketball, have been against them. The Lady Cougars are hitting on all cylinders tonight. 34-13 lead, 21-5. Outscored the Lady Cougars, outscored the Lady Jackets in the second quarter of play, and just put some space between them and Oak Forest. And that's exactly what Coach Ron Kessler wants them to be. And I'm sure he's saying right now, we got to go ahead and shut them out at the beginning of the third quarter.
And how about some halftime stats?
First, for the Yellow Jackets under Coach John White, Emily Casanova led the way for them with 5 points. She had 1 basket and 3 free throws. Olivia Rainey had a single three-pointer. Kaylin Murphy had a three-pointer and 2 free throws for 5 points, and their total of 13. And Brantley Warren led the way for the Lady Cougars with 11 points, a pair of three-pointers, 3 free throws, and a basket. Haley Goodson had 1 point. Madison Moak chipped in 2 points. Abby Grace Richardson, 2 free throws. Emily Fairfield with 4 points. Allie Field with 3 points. And Taylor Martin with 4. And off the bench, Lily Gates had 5 points in the first half for the Lady Cougars. One player, a little bit of foul trouble for the Cougars. Lady Cougars, Madison Moak with 3 fouls. Kaylin Murphy also with 3 fouls on the Lady Yellow Jacket side of the ledger.
So Jackson River picked up 2 fouls really quick, and I think he kind of laid off a little bit after that first half. Not wanting to hit that third foul, and that's you can kind of tell she was not maybe as aggressive as maybe she normally would have been.
Yeah, I mean, she is the shot blocking presence in the middle for the Lady Jackets, and when she picked up that second foul, Coach John White set her on the bench a little bit, brought her back in with about 5 minutes left, and she was a non-factor defensively. Now, she did what made her presence felt on the rebounding side, but had a lot of drives to the basket. I know a couple of times Richardson got to the basket, Moak got to the basket 1 or 2 times, and Warren got to the basket, all of them with opportunity to go to the line after fouls, but Casanova nowhere to be found trying to block those shots as she normally does.
Other games in progress here this evening, West Lincoln and Boga Chittick, Enterprise and Boy Star. Also a Mid-County at Weston this evening, South Pike at Raymond, and here at Lawrence County, Wilkinson County with the Franklin County North Pike is a McComb. Ole Miss is hosting Auburn this evening. That's an 8 o'clock tip. We'll join that game right after 9 o'clock when the boys game is over. We'll get most of the second half there between Ole Miss and Auburn. And that's contest coming up. At halftime, Little Dribblers are doing their thing here at Todd Arthur Gymnasium. It is light of a packed house on the home side. And looks like another 2 minutes right now. 2 minutes and Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougar basketball continues after this on B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes, now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40 Brookhaven.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
There's a saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's not the case when it comes to insurance, though. You want one agency that can handle all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers has a team of insurance professionals ready to work for you for home, life, auto, health, and business insurance. Turn to just one agency, Insurance and Risk Managers, 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Call 833-6321. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Do you feel weighed down by credit card debt? You know you want relief, but you are just not sure where to start. Hi, I'm Angie at Pike National Bank. Consolidating credit card debt could help simplify and lower your monthly payments as you work to become debt-free. Visit me at the Brookhaven location today to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And back at Brookhaven Academy, just about ready to get the second half underway. Brookhaven Academy leading at 34-13. And Beck, I noticed on the signs behind the cheerleaders have got a big bright yellow sign with the name Kobe.
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant.
Wow, that's one that just takes your breath away. It'll be one of those we look back and, it'll be the question, where were you when you learned about the passing of Kobe Bryant and the others that were on that tragic helicopter crash? Some things you just can't explain, Ken, and life is tough sometimes, and that's why we all have prayer and faith and those things that we can lean on in times like this.
Let's switch into the court. Brookhaven Academy's offensive end will be where we are on the south end of the gym. Of course, actually on the west end of the gym. We're situated on the north side where our perch is. Brookhaven Academy has ball possession to begin the second half of play. So we can pick it up where we left off here. Off the Warren. Warren the challenge out front. Bring it down. Felder back to Warren. Casanova has come out to play out for the outside of the perimeter. She's not inside in that particular series.
We got Martin on the offensive rebound. Bumped into the back of Orso. Back to the Lady Jackets.
Lady Jackets come up the court. Fired down the court for Orso. Orso goes inside. Casanova working down the baseline. Player on Temple won't go. And Martin got the rebound for Brookhaven Academy. Here comes Warren to the front court. Warren guarded out front here by Orso. Right side to Martin. Martin looks underneath. Nothing there. Puts the ball on the floor. Lost the handle on it. I think it's punched out by Oak Forest.
Yeah, Martin trying to look for the backdoor cut. Got a double screen for Warren. Wasn't there. Punched away by a Lady Jacket.
Moak throws the ball over towards Felder. Felder cast over, gets way in the air, slaps Howard out of bounds, stays with Brookhaven Academy.
Yeah, throwing over a 6'3" center right there. Tough pass right there. Moak trying to get it to Felder.
Warren gets the ball out to Moak in the corner to Warren. She'll put the ball on the floor. Send back inside, travel called Warren.
Lady Cougars got to settle right here. 7:14 to go here in the third, up 34-13. This is when they got to really put the pressure on and close this one out here in the third quarter.
That's will come up to, that's going to be Blanchard. Working inside, driving hard inside and getting the bucket. It's going to be Rainey. That's their 5th point of the ball game. 34-15, Brookhaven Academy, 6:53 left in the third quarter. Martin keeps it off the Moak on the left side. He's going to drive it to the paint, kicks it off to Felder for the 3. It's on the way. And Felder gets her first 3 of the ball game.
Yeah, Felder right down here in front of us, Ken. I saw that one when it left her hand. No doubter. It did roll around the rim a little bit, but when Felder gets in that groove, we all know she can run a streak off on you.
Breaking the action, 39-37-15. Brookhaven Academy will take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy. The basketball continues after this. B92.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop with the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padboy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
High back end, Oak Forest plays at the length of the court, up the ball. The court will come to cast it over. Pass it picked off by Boak. Boak gives it off to Martin. Martin full of jumper, won't go. Rebound grabbed by Felder. Kicks it back out to Martin. Comes out to 1, top of the key on the left side of the key. So back it out. Started there by Warsaw. Comes back top of the key to Felder. Felder left wing. She'll come over here to McCreel. Creel puts it on the floor, darted out front by Casanova. There's foul number 3 on Casanova.
I didn't understand that one. Casanova had Creel about, 27 feet from the basket. On the move, Casanova fouls her, reaching in. Unnecessary right there.
Third foul on Casanova. City Cougars with ball possession once again. Here's Martin out to Warren on the wing on the right side. Warren's going to back it off a little bit and throws it down to Martin. Martin comes inside. Creel got 3 in the paint. Good look right there on Martin. And Creel will get the bucket out front. There's a blocking foul call on Warren as maybe Rackets are bringing the ball up the court. It's going to be 2-on-1. Second team foul on Brookhaven Academy. Murphy. Right side to Blanchard, back to Murphy. She'll fire the 3 off the rim, no good. In the rebound, ball tapped around on the floor still. Creel hits the floor. Also, Oak Forest comes in, is tied up off in the session to give the ball back to Oak Forest. Boys game is coming up after this, then we'll switch it over to the Ole Miss Auburn game. We'll get most of the second half for it after our conference matchup here this evening in Brookhaven Academy at Oak Forest.
Yeah, that's what you call a buffet of basketball here Tuesday night.
Right side will come to Oak Forest, back on top of Murphy. She's going to take it inside. Somebody reached in. I think they're going to get Moak for her fourth foul.
If so, that's going to be... We got Martin on that.
Martin got the foul.
That's going to be Martin's third. Also, Moak has third. And on the other side, Casanova and Murphy.
Dave Johnson throws it out here to Waney. Waney will work out between the circles. 39-15, Brookhaven, 5:18 left in the third quarter of play. Ball to Waney. Comes in the paint is Murphy. Murphy driving the paint shot won't go. Rebound to Brookhaven. Here comes Felder in a hurry. Felder's going to stop, give the ball off to Warren. Warren shoots it left side to Martin. Martin for the 3, and it's good. Martin to get it off the left corner. 42-15, Brookhaven Academy. Here's Casanova. Feeds it over to Johnson. Johnson can't hang on to it. Another turnover against Oak Forest. Don't have a turnover chart here, but I'm sure they're approaching the teams here in turnovers.
Yeah, good pressure across the board by the Lady Cougars.
Here's Moak coming up the left side. Moak's going to take it into paint. This is off Sola. Blanchard with a steal for Oak Forest.
Yeah, had numbers right there. Just got a tap back from one of the Lady Jackets.
Murphy, right side. She'll get it off to Rainey. Rainey comes right back to Murphy. Murphy As she go in the paint, turnaround right out front. Blanchard off the rim, no good. Creel grabs another rebound for the Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars just slow it down a little bit as Warren slowly brings it across the timeline, and Oak Forest will pick it up at half court. Kick it to the corner, three for Felder. Good for Felder.
Good kick right there, Warren on the drive. Kicked it to a wide open Felder. She does her business from the corner, knocks it down.
45-15, Brookhaven Academy. Out of the court come the Oak Forest Yellow Jackets. City Jackets have it. That's going to be Rainey. Rainey drives in the paint, pull up jumper out front off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Pulled down by Martin. Ahead to Warren. Here comes Warren firing a pass down to Felder. Felder inside the most. Goes for the layup. That's good. Nice ball movement by the Lady Cougars. Got a timeout. Got a foul call in the backcourt.
47-15, 3:23 to go here in the third quarter of play. Lady Cougars putting some space between them and the Lady Jackets. Taking care of business tonight here at John R. Gray.
Looking at it, my figures are right. If you get a stop here and hit a three, we'll have the rolling clock going.
I believe you're correct, Ken.
Murphy throws it away. Another turnover against those boys.
Ken, that's just pressure. Michaela Martin, Allie Creel right there causing the turnover. Yet another. We've got an injured Oak Forest player.
I think she banged her knee against the wall. She's chasing that loose ball.
Martin's got to get out of that
pressure
corner.
by Brookhaven Academy. Creel has it, fires it ahead to Warren works it on the right wing. Warren's going to take it in under, and there's a trip called on Oak Forest. That's going to be a foul called on the Lady Yellow Jackets, Megan Lynn. That's her third. Another shot for Warren. First is up, and it is in the cylinder. Rattles around a couple of times and stays in there. 12 points now for Warren on the evening. 11 in the first half. Second free throw up, and that's good. That's a good net on that one. 49-15, Brookhaven Academy employing some backcourt pressure here. Orso fires it ahead to Murphy. Murphy goes left side, shot is up and good. Get that one to Casanova. 49-17, Brookhaven Academy on top, 2:45 left in the third quarter. Warren in and under the pattern by Warren. Takes it coast to coast for a boost. 51-17 again. Backcourt pressure by Brookhaven Academy.
Warren just split the press right there. Stolen away by Martin. Yeah.
Martin with a steal. Martin coming back the other way. Martin puts it up off the glass, but a charge called on Martin. That's 4 on Martin.
Lady Cougars tinkering around that 35-point margin. 34. Coach Kessler would love to get it to the running clock. They need a stop and a bucket. Actually, just need a free throw.
Olivia Rainey has it. She gets the pass in from Orso. High court pressure by Brookhaven Academy. Lost it. Goodson got the loose ball. I was just kind of fell out of our hands. Here's Warren inside open. Is Richardson missed his shot to the right side of the basket. Rebound comes down to Rainey. Rainey fires it ahead. They get the ball right back from Thompson. Rainey, top of the key, comes right side. Shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor. Picked back up by Oak Forest. Top of the key to come left side to Johnson. Johnson bounce past top of the key. She'll come. Rainey, her shot pushes everything. Steals out of bounds. Back to Brookhaven again. 51-17. Long outlet pass getting behind the defense is Goodson. She had to slow down and wait for the basketball though. Had a good 10-foot lead in everybody, but had to slow down and wait for the ball to bounce to her. That allows Oak Forest to get back on defense. Warren lobs it off in the paint here. Is Richardson off to Goodson. Goodson wants to lob it to Creel. Creel up off the glass, missed the shot, draws the foul, and she'll get 2 shots. Foul is going to be called on Mackenzie Menino. Well, the situation, if Creel makes one free throw, the clock will start rolling.
They'll have two opportunities to do it.
And that's really not what you expected in this ball game coming into it.
Yeah, let me throw a name at you, Jack Sigma. The old step-back move. That was the Jack Sigma move, those Seattle Supersonics. Creel kind of got it on the block instead of turning her shoulder to the basket, kind of did a reverse step out, made space. Missed the first free throw. We need this one right here, Helen.
Creel has the basket. He launches a shot up, and that's going to be in and out, no good. Rebound, 4 on the floor. Chased down by 04.
That one was literally in and out.
Ball knocked free by Richardson, but picked up by Bolso. Backcourt pressure by Brookhaven Academy. We got a timeout call by 04 to save the 10-second call. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Brookhaven Academy 51, 04 17. They'll take 30 seconds down the line. And Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougar basketball will continue after this on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at NewYorkLife.com.
Back here, 51-17, Brookhaven Academy on top. Brookhaven Academy back in action Friday at Adams Christian. And back here, well, actually at Silliman on Tuesday.
At Silliman, yeah, that's
only one more home game left, and that'll be next Thursday with matches for
senior night. So, couple of home contests.
Here's Orso.
Check one home contest. This is the other one.
Orso. Left side over. They just checked in Addie Thompson. Go in the paint. Kick it off with Thompson. Ball's going to be knocked free by one. And one on the floor will cover it up. Timeout. Nice job by Coach Kessler. Immediately calling the timeout, knowing that one was on the floor with no help around, so calls the timeout to save it. We'll take another quick break here. 51-17, Brookhaven Academy on top will take 30, and Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougar basketball continues after this on B92.
Hey, this is Shannon Aker for Bank of Brookhaven. We're proud to be part of the All Point ATM network with over 55,000 locations throughout the United States, Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, the United Kingdom, and Australia. You can find it at All Point ATM by going to the locator app at allpointnetwork.com. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
57 seconds left in the quarter. Brookhaven Academy looking to score and get the clock rolling, a rolling clock situation. Both will drive in. Layup is going to be no good. Rebound tapped out. That's going to be taken by 04. So it's going to be Thompson. Thompson out here in the right wing goes into the corner. Bring it out between the circles to Warsaw. Back to Thompson. Back to Warsaw. Swinging around the left side. Over to Johnson on the baseline up off the glass. Getting free is Mackenzie Menino, and she got the easy two. She got free. Outlet pass to Goodson. Goodson in under she's fouled. Missed his shot, but she'll get two shots right here.
Been a long third quarter, but a productive third quarter for the Lady Cougars. Stretched it out to 34. Dropped back a 32-point lead. Lady Cougars. Goodson trying to extend it.
So Goodson gets two free throws. First is up and good for Goodson.
Bailey Goodson, one of those who just does all the dirty work for you, Ken. Dives for basketball, great defender, great rebounder from the guard position. Second free throw, that's good as well.
53-19, 24 seconds left. Here come the Lady Yellow Jackets. Right side will come to Thompson. Thompson has the ball stolen by Goodson. She'll wisely hold it and give it to Warren. The Cougars looking for the last shot of the quarter here with 8 seconds left. Warren off to Goodson. Goodson's going to drive and call for the travel. That ball took a little funny hop there, and as she tried to go up and corral it, had a little button hop there, and called her Call for a foul for travel. Third quarter is in the books. Nope. 0.1 seconds left.
Hey, I like the fact Madison Moak playing defense all the way down to the inside of second. Knocked it out of bounds.
At the buzzer, missed at the buzzer, and that's it for the third quarter. Brookhaven Academy 53, Oak Forest 19. But we'll take 60 down the line. Brookhaven Academy, Lady Cougar basketball. We'll continue after this on B92.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have two patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can. Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Fourth quarter action underway, 53-19. Brookhaven Academy has ball possession. Once again, if we're looking at the clock, Brookhaven Academy scores this trip that will force the rolling clock. They've missed some shots and allowed Oak Forest kind of keep this thing going.
Coach Kessler's going with Bailey Goodson, Kayla Martin, Abby Grace Richardson.
Pass comes to the backcourt from Martin.
Felder and Lily Gates.
Martin give it to Felder. Felder drives in and under. Layup is good. And that will get the old clock on the roll here. Now a advantage for Brookhaven Academy. 36-point advantage for Brookhaven right now. And there's an Orsho with a three. That's too hard. Long rebound comes out to Felder.
Good job on the boards tonight for Felder. Pulled down another rebound. That was one of the keys to the ball game. Lady Cougars are going to have to get those defensive rebounds, give them only one shot.
There's Martin, lost it off inside the Gates. Gates can't hang on to it. Orso has a basketball for Oak Forest. They come back the other way. Fire they head here to Murphy. Back to Orso. Casanova on the bench. Driving the baseline is going to be Murphy. Her shot blocked by Gates. And Brookhaven Academy has the loose basketball back the other way. Here comes Felder. Felder in and under. Layup won't go. Put back by Richardson. It's going to be up in a pile of travel. Kind of tangled up with a couple of Oak Forest players. Multiple substitutions now for Brookhaven Academy. Valley Nations will come in. Also checking back in is Madison Moak.
Anna Caroline Adams. As mentioned, Olivia Lewis, number 10. So Lewis, Moak, Felder, Adams, and Nations in for the Lady Cougars.
55-19. Clock is rolling for the rest of the ball game. There's another turnover back to Brookhaven Academy. Felder has it. Felder wants to take it inside. Dishes off the last second. Moak can miss the lid off the glass and scores the first weak point of the ball game.
Good driving drop right there from Felder. Caught Moak on the block. Moak up off the glass and good.
There's Orso, a long three for Orso off the rim. And Felder, the only one there in the paint to grab the rebound. Adams brings it across the sideline. Adams being guarded out front here. Push the ball over to Felder. Back over to Lewis. There's the Colin soccer side aid. Yeah. Nations gives it back over to Moak. Moak looking around, still looking. Puts it on the floor. We'll back it out here. Moak will dish it off over to Nations. Now the Nations off her hand, but saved there by Adam Pettinson to take it in the paint. A little running jumper in the paint, no good. Grabbing the rebound with the Oak Forest. That'll come back the other way. Off to Orso. Long pass left side over to Murphy. Bring it back to Orso. Orso in the corner right now. Bring it back to Orso. Back over to Murphy. Murphy will go ahead and shoot the three, and that one's no good. Rebound will come off to Lewis. So Lewis to the front board. Lewis goes out between this one. So starting her gives it off to Moak. Moak had a little seam. Came down and just couldn't quite complete the drive. Oak Forest on the other side. A little hook shot on the other side. And that's going to be good by Nelly Casanova.
Yeah, good move. Drive the basket by Casanova. Went up to Felder. Felder had good position. Casanova went from right hand to left hand up off the glass. And good. 57-21, Lady Cougars, 4:20 and counting. Lady Cougars going to pick up another district victory tonight here in John R. Gray.
Allison Sullivan is checked in for Brookhaven Academy. Here's Lewis off from Nations. Nations to put the ball on the floor. Ball knocked out of her hands. It's picked up by Adams up front. Adams to come left side of Lewis. Lewis in heavy traffic under Olivia Lewis.
Good catch and finish right there by Lewis. Got a good pass from Adams. Lewis goes back door. Adams hit her along the baseline. Lewis did the rest. Finished at the glass.
Johnson right side. That's going to be pass over here to Lynn. 3-pointer off the right corner, no good. And Brookhaven Academy gets another rebound. That's going to be Lewis to bring the ball up the court. Clock is rolling with 3:26 left in the contest. Nations off the glass. That won't go. Put back is no good by Lewis. But Adams got the rebound. Their put back is no good. And finally, the Lady Jackets Menino will get the rebound. Baseline jumper by Lynn won't go. Rebound comes off Brookhaven Academy's Gates. That's going to be Emma Gates.
Yeah, Gates playing with a bandaged up right wrist. He's got a bone bruise, from what I understand.
Here's Mallory Nations. Nations stops in the wing on the right side that has the ball knocked out of her hand, but she saves it. Adams comes over here in the corner. To Covington in the paint to go to Gates. The ball out, knocked out of her hands. This ball picked up by the Lady Jackets. They come back the other way. Full of jumper left side is no good. Rebound is going to be tied up inside. Jump ball goes back to the Lady Yellow Jackets. 59-21. Brookhaven picked up a big district win, setting up the showdown on Tuesday at Silliman.
Absolutely. Of course, they had to go over to the River City later this week, take care of business at Adams Christian. Melanie Hall will certainly have her team ready.
There's a 3-pointer, missed everything for Oak Forest. Brookhaven Academy has a loose ball. Let's come back the other way. Here's Adams. Steal by Oak Forest. They come back down inside. Pass it over on a give and go. Give that bucket to Oak Forest.
Yeah, Brooke Lynn got that one. Got a, like you said, in a give and go, casting over right back to Brooke Lynn. Then off the glass, good.
Another steal by Oak Forest. That's going to be Johnson with a steal. Johnson's going to drive on Adams. Her shot won't go. Johnson got the rebound, got the basket, and she's fouled.
Jada Johnson, strong rebound right there. Got the putback basket. She'll shoot one.
Fouls on Adams. So one shot coming up here as Johnson looks for the old-fashioned three-point play. And missed it. Came right back to her. Put it up again. Missed it. Rebound comes off the Gates. You have a whistle, timeout. So Chester calls a quick timeout. Break in the action. 1 minute left in the contest. As we'll take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy, Lady Cougar basketball. Well, let's hold it here. I think he's going to do a quick timeout.
Yeah, I think
we're going to hang on to it here.
He just wants the squad on the floor to execute like you expect them to. Yeah,
like it's a 2-point ball game.
Exactly right. Things can get kind of lazy down the stretch. Got the running clock. It's a good opportunity to get some minutes. He wants to see clean execution out on the floor.
Brookhaven Academy, 3 more conference games, as I mentioned, Friday at Adams Christian, next Tuesday at Silliman, and a week from Thursday, the final game of the year back here at Brookhaven Academy against Natchez Cathedral.
Ticking down to 1 minute left in this one.
Adams has a basketball. He's inside the gate, stolen by Oak Forest. Right back to Adams, though. They try to go back inside. Covington's pass is stolen. Outlet pass will come to Johnson. Thompson's going to drive hard. Layup is no good. She's fouled, and she'll get 2 shots. Foul's going to be called on Lewis.
Johnson, 2 points on the night. Giving us a free throw. Out to the line to shoot 2. Got the first one.
Second free throw coming. We'll name our full performance center player of the game, sponsored by King Charters Medical Center, coming up following the ball game. Second free throw good. 22 seconds left. The clock is rolling. Pass off the Gates. Emma Gates right out front. Little soft shuffle right out front. It's good for Emma Gates. And her first basket of the ball game. But his back is back the other way. Lynn tried to drive on Gates, cut off, kick it back out. 3 on the way, short. Rebound comes off the Brookhaven Academy. And there's the final score, Brookhaven Academy 61. Both scores 27. We'll take 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back and recap the ball game for you right after this on B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nelson to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference, one child at a time.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents at Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nelson to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference, one child at a time.
Attack of Brookhaven Academy, where the Lady Cougars have defeated Oak Forest 61-27, setting up a big showdown next Tuesday with Silliman. Of course, we'd rather win the ball game Friday night at Adams Christian, in order for that, depending on how Silliman does between now and then as well.
Yeah, there's other ball games to take care of.
Going on between now and then, though.
Yeah, like I mentioned, there's other ball games to take care of, and if the Lady Cougars perform like they did their last outing against the Lady Rebels from Adams Christian, they should be able to take care of business. And you got to believe that calendar circles. They felt like they let one get away from them. Their last outing against Silliman went into the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead, and Silliman just turned out a fantastic fourth quarter and went about 8 for 9 from the free throw line when the Lady Cougars fell behind, pulled out the victory here on the Lady Cougars home court. So they the destination and the route to get there is in their hands, and they want to go into the South State Tournament #1 seed.
Let's get to our final stats of the ball game. Brookhaven Academy wins it 61-47.
First for the Lady Yellow Jackets from Oak Forest Academy. They were led by the big center, Emily Casanova. She had 7 points on the night. Olivia Rainey chipped in 5 points. Kaylin Murphy had 5 points. Jada Johnson with 4 points. Janae Carmichael with 2 points. And Brooke Lynn with 2 points for their total of 27. For the Lady Cougars Brookhaven Academy, Amber Antley Warren led the way with 15 points on the evening. Emily Claire Felder chipped in 12. Michaela Martin with 7. Madison Moak with 8 points. Olivia Lewis with 2. Abby Grace Richardson also with 2 points. Allie Creel, a good night defensively and on the boards with 5 points. Lily Gates with 5, and Emma Gates with a single basket and 2 points for their total of 61.
Let's select our Pro Sports Performance Center, powered by King's Daughters Medical Center, player of the game, and we're going to go with Ann Bradley Warren.
Yeah, Warren had a good ball game tonight. Of course, not only with the 15 points leading the way for the Lady Cougars, but a good defensive game. You've said it multiple times. Just got to wonder what that turnover number was for Oak Forest, and most of those turnovers were due to the tough pressing pressure from the Lady Cougars in their defense, and a bucket of assists also for Warren, so she is our performance player of the game.
So coming up the boys game, boys lost by 4. Last pass out of Oak Forest, the game with 1:22 left. Brookhaven was down by 11. Came storming back late and had a chance, I think, to maybe even take the lead. I think they had a late foul, and they converted some late free throws to seal the win for them down there. And the scenario right now is if things were to end as they were, Oak Forest, of course, would be your number 1 seed, but if Brookhaven can get a win tonight, they've got to win by 5 in order to break that tiebreaker should it come down to that.
Yeah, and again, it's all about seeding going into the South State tournament. Now, District 3, which is your top teams out of District 3, Simpson Academy, Hartfield Academy, Hillcrest Academy, Central Hines, those are your primaries, both on the girls and the boys side. And let me tell you, on the girls' side, Hartfield and Simpson are number 1 and 2 in the state, all divisions. In the girls, I checked that. Leak is number 1, Hartfield 2, Simpson 3. So, the Lady Cougars, from their perspective, they don't want to face any of those 2, Simpson or Hartfield, so they want to position themselves correctly. But the boys as well, Simpson, Hartfield, Hillcrest, quality ball clubs, top 10 ball clubs in the state rankings here in the association. So got to do work tonight and pick up a victory to make up for the loss at Oak Forest.
Got a score in at Lloyd Star Enterprise playing tonight, and that final score, Lady Hornets win that ball game over the Enterprise. Lady Yellow Cactus this evening, and the final score was 56-22. Lloyd Star winning that ball game. Again, our score in the girls' game, 61-27. Brookhaven Academy winning it here tonight over Oak Forest. The boys' game is coming up, so we're going to take a 2-minute break right now. 2 minutes. Brookhaven Academy Cougar basketball continues after this on B92.
There's the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's not the case when it comes to insurance, though. You want one agency that can handle all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers has a team of insurance professionals ready to work for you for home, life, auto, health, and business insurance. Turn to just one agency, Insurance and Risk Managers, 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Call 833-6321. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Hi, I'm Angie at Pike National Bank. When you're a business owner, managing your finances can be overwhelming. That's why it's so much easier to have a community of bankers to help you achieve and maintain your goals. From checking accounts to loans, we have the tools you need to keep your banking simple. Visit me at our Brookhaven location to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop with the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padboy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Hello, this is Richard with Pike National Bank. While we would like to say we all have perfect credit scores and our debt is manageable, that's not always the case. Did you know that at Pike National Bank we offer loans for debt consolidation? We also offer CD secured loans to help boost less than great credit. We understand that life happens and we want to help you get on track and keep you there. Visit me today at our Brookhaven location to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
So back here at Brookhaven Academy, a boys game coming up between Oak Forest and Brookhaven Academy, as we'll have the starters here in just a moment for you. And Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougars winning at 61-27 over the Oak Forest Lady Yellow Jackets here this evening at B8. It was just a big matchup between these two boys teams and a critical game here tonight, especially for Brookhaven Academy, as the Cougars lost out of Oak Forest by 4 points in that last outing. And their two big guys actually had three really hurt us down there. That was Brandon McGovern. He had like 42 in the ball game. Had Jaden Karula. Karula had five threes in that contest. And the impressive post there was Hayden Walker. He's a sophomore. He hit 10 free throws in that ball game.
Well, that was the difference in that ball game was the work they did down the stretch, the free throw line. But like you mentioned, the Cougars were down at like 11 points and less than 2 minutes to play, and they cut it down with an opportunity, and things just didn't go their way. And Oak Forest closed it out at the free throw line. So work can be done, but not ideal. Certainly that the Cougars can't climb over and get the victory tonight here on the home court.
Let's take another 2 minutes. 2 minutes to come back to the starting lineups and the start of the boys' game right after this on B92.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop with the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padmoy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
It's always good to do banking with people you know and trust, people who are interested in you and willing to get involved in helping you. Hey, this is Shannon Aker with Bank of Brookhaven, and that's the story of our bank, local people who operate the only remaining home-owned bank with the interest of this community at heart. Let us be your bank. At Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
Back here at Brookhaven Academy, the starter for Oak Forest just introduced Deborah Washington, Tyson McGovern. That's the starting with the Grant Payne, Jaden Karula, and also Hayden Walker for the Yellow Jackets of Oak Forest. Starting for Brookhaven Academy, the number starting five: Dylan Fortenberry, Britton Nelson, Tyler Fortenberry, Gavin Bronson, and Trey Fortenberry for the Cougars. Now, if people ask not to be nice in this area, love to check out the games on our YouTube channel. It's the YouTube.com and search for B92 space WBKN. That's all we look for. B92 space WBKN. And it's just anywhere they might be in the ball game. Lady Cougars winning their ball game 61-27 as the point gets together here now. A big what we anticipate being exciting game just like it was out of those Forest 17 days ago. It's not for that.
Yeah, and as we mentioned prior to the girls game, standing room only across the way on the Cougar side, and about 7-8 full, 3/4 full over here on the visitor side. I see a lot of the B8 folks over here as well couldn't find a seat on the home side, so they made their way over to the visitor side. So a great playoff atmosphere here at John R. Gray tonight. Tuesday night basketball at Brookhaven Academy.
As far as black uniforms with dark blue numerals trimmed in white, Brookhaven Academy is white and home white. Brookhaven Academy's offensive goal will be on the east side of the gym, far left. Brookhaven Academy gets the opening possession and the tap. Pass across to Dylan Fortenberry. Dylan brings it back out to Britt Nelson for the three, and it's
good to see that from Nelson. We only saw 2 3-pointers on Friday night over at Columbia Academy. I still shooting from the 3-point line. Nelson knocks it down from the distance.
Whittington. We're headed off here to Neal. Back to the top of the key to Kalura. Kalura gets a little screen for his teammate, gets the ball back out to Whittington, your center court. It's guarded out front here by Nelson. Nelson try to get a steal. Steal. Quick hands on Nelson. He's going to take it in under a missed shot. Brogdon got the rebound. Up to the top of the key to Tyler Fortenberry. Kicks it off right side. That's going to be Dylan Fortenberry. Swing it around to Gray. Back out to Britton Nelson. Right side is Tyler Fortenberry. It's Dylan. Dylan will put the ball on the floor. Brings it back out to Britton Nelson. To Trey Fortenberry. Brogdon for the three. No good. Rebound comes off to Walker. A sophomore, impressive post player. Inside, hard move inside, foul going to be called. That's McGovern. Yeah. And he'll call foul and get one.
Got Dylan on that one. As you mentioned, McGovern going with the Euro step, went right around the defender, up off the glass and good. He'll get the chance for the 3-point play right here.
It's good, so he ties it up. 3-3 ball game, 6:36 left in the first quarter. Trey Fortenberry in the corner, Dylan Fortenberry back out to Nelson. Right side to Tyler Fortenberry, drives inside. He'll draw a foul, and he'll get 3 shots.
Maybe going to get Whittington on that one, number 0 for the Yellow Jacket. Check that.
It's going to be on Landon Neal.
Yeah, got Neal on it.
So 2 shots coming up here for Tyler Fortenberry. First is good. They'll break it back. Brookhaven, 6:28 left in the first quarter. Lady Cougars win it 61-27 over Oak Forest. Second free throw is going to rattle out, no good. Walker grabs the rebound.
Hayden Walker stands in about 6'5". He matches up pretty well with Trey Fortenberry.
And here's the sophomore.
Yeah,
that's just Tyler Fortenberry. Ball lock 3, Tyler Fortenberry runs it down, can't convert on the other end. Loose ball to McGovern. McGovern in a hurry. He's going to slide it inside. This is off to Walker. Let's see what we've got here. Got a foul call, a push on Tyler Fortenberry is what it looks like.
Yeah, Fortenberry and McGovern's kind of jostling for position on their way down the court. They caught Fortenberry with the last push.
Whittington out to Kalura. Kalura going to give it off to McGovern. McGovern from the paint. This is off in the corner. Wide open for the 3. No good. Rebound chased down by Dylan Fortenberry. Shot was taken by Neal. Nelson Mice behind the back dribble at half court. Gets himself 3 off the Brogdon. Trey Fortenberry for the 3. That's so good. Walker grabs another rebound for Oak Forest. McGovern off to Kalura. Kalura inside to Walker. Walker has it snapped out of his hand. First ball picked up by the Cougars back the other way with Nelson. Also Brogdon. Brogdon's going to bring it back out to Nelson. Swinging around the left side. Dylan Fortenberry 3 is
good work around the perimeter by the Cougars. Got over to Dylan in his favorite corner. Knocked it down.
7-3 Brookhaven Academy. 5:14 left in the first quarter. Here's McGovern. McGovern working way out here in the left wing. McGovern will yo-yo dribble out front. Will check back to his coach as the call. Gets it to Whittington out near center court. Whittington's going to try to get around Nelson. Beats it off to Walker. Walker's going to get it right back to McGovern. So to check that to Neal. Kick it to Kalura for the 3. That's going to be a little short. He's out of tell off to Tyler Fortenberry. To Dylan Fortenberry in the corner. Swinging around the right wing to Tyler Fortenberry. Then Gus Brogdon. Cross-court pass back to the left side over here to Dylan Fortenberry. Back to Brogdon. Takes one dribble. Gives it right back to Nelson. Nelson to Dylan Fortenberry. Top of the key will come to Nelson. Right side to Brogdon. Brogdon, one-hand pass to Trey Fortenberry, setting up Britton. Nelson with a three. He will hit another three.
Good shooter's touch right there. Went front iron off the glass, nestled down in the net. Nelson with his second three-pointer leading.
Time out of 4. 4:13 left in the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 10, Oak Forest 3. We'll take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar basketball will continue after this on B92.
Banking on the go with Bank of Brookhaven's Net Teller mobile banking app. You can use your wireless phone to pay bills, view account balances, transfer funds, and a lot more. Our mobile banking service offers convenience and security, and it's available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's still all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
About 4:13 left in the first quarter. 10-3 Brookhaven Academy on top of Oak Forest. A conference matchup here this evening. The cover off of Kalura. Kalura is time to the right baseline. Forces a shot up. Won't go. Dylan Fortenberry got the rebound. And the ball almost stolen by Whittington. And it's going to go back to Brookhaven Academy. Whitten Nelson has it. Nelson comes right side over to Brogdon. Swing it around over to Trey Fortenberry in the corner. Dylan Fortenberry and others three. In the book.
That's just a sweet stroke right over there from the left corner. Fortenberry. String music here in John O'Gray.
4 threes for the Cougars already in the ball game. 2 by Nelson, 2 by Dylan Fortenberry. Going off out of bounds. Off Oak Forest, another turnover.
Good defense right in front of the Cougar bench. Student section here in Forest tonight, Ken.
Nelson to the front court. He has 2 threes. One with Dylan Fortenberry with 2 threes. Fortenberry works top of the key this time. Goes off to Tyler Fortenberry for the 3. Put another one down.
Gotta believe the Cougars are getting some shots in over the weekend.
5 threes already for the Cougars in the contest. They lead at 16-3. Here's Whittington. Kick it off to McGovern. McGovern puts the ball on the floor. Deuces off inside. Walker. Walker's shot blocking behind. Ball's going to be filled on the other end. McGovern brings it back to Whittington. Whittington pushes off to McGovern. McGovern underhand layup, no good. Rebound comes off of Dylan Fortenberry. Nelson works between the circles. Nelson putting it back and forth, comes off to Tyler Fortenberry. To Dylan. Dylan looks inside, nothing there. Brings it back out to Blocker. To Britton Nelson. Nelson. The room out between the circles. Feeds back in the paint to Tyler Fortenberry. His shot won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Goes back to Oak Forest.
Good look on the drive from Fortenberry. Just couldn't drop it. From about 4 feet away. Went up over Walker. Couldn't get it to go back to the Jackets.
Whittington falls out the play. He's picked up at half court by Nelson. Ball stolen by Tyler Fortenberry. Great anticipation. Layup is good by Tyler Fortenberry. Fortenberry kind of a sense of where the pass is going. Steps right in the lane, picks it off, and sticks it in and under the score.
Yeah, good anticipation right there at defensive end from Fortenberry.
18-3 Brookhaven Academy, minute 43 left in the quarter. First quarter action. Of course, in the first game between these two, by 17 razors go by a 4 point. There's a McGovern shot. That won't go. Walker got the rebound. Put back up on McGovern. Who's fouled. He'll get 2 shots. Got Nelson. Yeah, his first.
Good, strong rebound right there from Walker. Walker immediately with a touch pass right back to McGovern. Right at point-blank range.
McGovern now has all 4 of Oak Forest points as he makes the free throw. Second free throw up and coming. You hear from McGovern. His eyes, the basket, shots in the air. That was good as well. 18-5. Brookhaven Academy with a lead here with a minute 25 left in this first quarter of play. There's Brogdon drives in the paint, kicks it off to Tyler Fortenberry. Down toward the left corner. He'll take a couple of dribbles, drives toward the top of the key, fires up a three, won't go. Walker got the rebound for 0-4. Here comes Whittington. Whittington driving hard on Nelson. There's the three out of the corner. No good. Rebound comes off the straight Fortenberry. On the right side, that's going to be Dylan Fortenberry. Back top of the key. It looks like Cougars might be content to try to play for the last shot of the quarter here.
I think Coach Watts, he'll take a layup as Brogdon drives him.
Yeah, hey, Brogdon misses Fortenberry right there with a putback with Litchfield Academy. There's a three rattled out of home.
26 seconds and counting. Let's see if Coach Watts wants to hold it out right here for the last shot, leading 20-8.
Nelson will have it out near center court, started out front. Nelson goes into the corner to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to fish it off inside to Fortenberry. Fortenberry took his defender. Nice pass from Brogdon, and Fortenberry has to get out. His first quarter's in the book. It's going to all Brookhaven Academy into the first quarter. Brookhaven Academy 22. Both fours 8. They'll take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar basketball continues after this on B92.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have two patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Tie back in. The Yellow Jackets have the basketball. Walker has it. Walker's going to try to work to the top of the key. Hands it off here to Kalura. Kalura puts the ball on the floor, drives in the paint, looks for a little help, goes the right to Trey Fortenberry.
Yeah, trying to drop it down to Walker. Stolen away by Fortenberry.
Here's Nelson. Nelson works it on the wing on the right side, way out here in the wing. He'll drive it to the left side. Nelson goes back to the right side. Into the corner, right side, it comes to Brogdon. He pushes the pass in the paint to Trey Fortenberry. He'll turn around shot right out of front. And Trey Fortenberry is good.
Good body control down on the block by Fortenberry. Made a couple of moves. Kept his pivot foot up in and good.
24-8 Brookhaven, 7:10 left. Here's McGovern. Ball for the travel. McGovern trying to work inside. Ball for the checking in will be Clint Haynes. Also, Colin Perez will check in. Cougars have ball possession as they work it across the timeline. Nelson, Lady Cougars won their draw. I think convincingly go for 0-4, 61-27. Here's Brogdon, right side. He goes to Tyler Fortenberry. On top will come to Nelson, swinging around left side to Brogdon. Brogdon driving the baseline, left to right, won't go. Rebound fought for. Tyler Fortenberry has it. Kicks it out to Dylan Fortenberry. He'll leave it with Nelson between the circles. Nelson works it on the wing of the right side. Tries to find an opening. Can't do it, so it gives the Brogdon top of the key. He'll leave it with Tyler Fortenberry, a long three. Rebound tapped around. Whittington's got it for the Yellow Jackets. He'll come back the other way. So Whittington works out near center court. Whittington tries to split a double team, comes left side. And the corner will come. Send it over to Whittington. Whittington wants to drive inside. Try to go inside the Walker. Ball punched out of bounds off the Yellow Jackets. And the Cougars get the ball back.
They'll take that one. Yeah, I wasn't sure that was the right call. Nonetheless, back to the Cougars.
Nelson across the timeline. Nelson works out top of the key here. Leaves it to Trey Fortenberry. Trey will turn, lobs it off inside to Dylan Fortenberry. He can't get a shot, but punches it over Brogdon. Brogdon right back out to Dylan Fortenberry. To Tyler, he wants to dive inside between two defenders. Tackle called on Fortenberry.
That's a tough traveling call right there. Fortenberry just took a big jump stop, went straight up. Nevertheless, back-to-back traveling calls.
Here come the Yellow Jackets back the other way. Whittington has the basketball. Whittington's going to work out top of the key between the circles. Got another travel. Back-to-back traveling calls. We got Neal on that one.
Got McGovern on the bench, kind of the go-to guy for the Yellow Jackets. And you see Walker having to work out on the perimeter or out of the area he looks to be most comfortable in and around that basket.
Nelson gives it off to Dylan Fortenberry. Dylan leaves it to Tyler Fortenberry to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to run in the paint. Hanging jumper right out front. It's good. Brogdon. First bucket of the ball game. 26-8, Brookhaven Academy, 5:04 left in the first half. Whittington along the baseline on the right side. So follow-away jumper, short rebound, fought for. Pulled down by Walker. Walker back to Whittington. Fires up a three. No good. Offside rebound will come off to Tyler Fortenberry. And Britton Nelson will bring it up the court. And on Oak Forest, Beck, Oak Forest was on fire that night. Tonight they're really struggling from the field.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks to a pretty good defense here from Brookhaven Academy.
Yeah.
Trey Fortenberry will hook shot in his left foot at his foul.
Let's see who get on that one.
That's going to be Neal's third. That is second.
Yeah, Neal with the reach-in, only the second foul on Oak Forest, but both of those on Neal as he goes to the bench, along with Colin Perez. McGovern back into the ball game, along with Grant Payne.
Fortenberry will try to cash in on a three-point opportunity here. It's up, and it is good. So Trey Fortenberry is still timeout. Oak Forest, the full timeout. 4:24 left in the first half to play. 29-8, Brookhaven Academy. We'll take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar basketball. Continue after this on B92.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
You have one agent for car insurance, another for home insurance, and still another for health insurance. Deal with just one agency for all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers Brookhaven has been serving families and businesses for generations. Professional agents at Insurance and Risk Managers will help you design a plan just right for your home, auto, life, health, and business insurance. Call 833-6321 or come by the office at 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Insurance and Risk Managers.
4:23 left in the half, 29-8. Brookhaven Academy on top of Oak Forest. Whittington has ball possession. Whittington drives in the paint, kicks it off in the corner. Here's the three on the way, and that's going to be off the rim. No good. Rebound saved by McGovern, though. Comes back in the corner. Driving the baseline and having the ball knocked out of bounds by Brogdon.
Yeah, that thing got around Brogdon along the baseline. Trey Fortenberry steps across, help side defense, went off his knee over the end line.
As comes out to Whittington. Whittington will take it on the wing of the left side. Drives in the paint. Turns, gives it back here to Kalura. Kalura puts a little help. They'll bring it out here to the timeline, out here to Payne. Payne comes back over right side. Got it to Whittington. Whittington turns, gives it to Kalura. Kalura looking, trying to find somebody to get the ball to. Finally gives it back to Whittington. Whittington on the pass inside to McGovern. That shot won't go. And good quick hand. Somebody, I think, got a little hand on it to deflect it. Tyler Fortenberry wide open. Missed the shot, put back his heel. Fortenberry had a wide open shot, missed it. Stayed with it, got his rebound and put it back in.
Yeah, I tell you what, Ken, the defense just kind of went away, and I kind of surprised himself. Found himself wide open, shot it short, got his own rebound, put it back up and get up and in.
Whittington gets the ball off here. That's going to be Cole Adams for the Yellow Jackets. McGovern goes inside, got an over the back foul called on Trey Fortenberry. 2 shots coming up for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets, 3 of 3, all 3 free throws made on McGovern.
I'm keeping an eye on Ken Kalua. He looks to shoot that 3-pointer, and I saw him working with a trainer before the ball game. They were checking out his right thumb. I don't know if it's giving him a problem. He does have it taped up, but he's one of those guys. He comes off a lot of screens, and he's just not able to get a shot off thus far in the ball game.
4 free throws missed there by Cole Adams. Force stays at 31-8. With Haven Academy on top of 2:45 left in the first half. There's Dylan Fortenberry. Lobs it off to Trey Fortenberry. Trey looks around, wants to drive inside. Kisses it off the glass. Twisted. McGovern got the rebound. Here's McGovern to the front court. McGovern to go left side. Got it to Whittington. Whittington trying to work on Nelson. Got a screen. Can he do anything with it? Pulls up free throw arc. Not no good. And again, Dylan Fortenberry. Boy, the shooting percentage for all fours is down in the low teens, I'll bet here, not lower. Here's Tyler Fortenberry. He'll get another quick long move to the basket. Brought it on the right side of the basket and moved back in, and he got it up off the glass.
Yeah, had McGovern on his hip. Just put him in the basket. Off the block. Good move by Fortenberry.
1:59 left in the first half of play. 33-8. Brookhaven Academy. Adams to McGovern trying to drive the baseline. Reverse layup won't go. Got his rebound, put it up, won't go. He's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be called on Brookhaven Academy. Britton Nelson.
Second foul on Nelson. Team foul number 5 for the Cougars. 1:49 to go. Cougars out front, 33-8. Whole different ball game than what we saw, 17 days ago down in East Louisiana.
McGovern still perfect off the free throw stripe. He is now 4 of 4. Second free throw coming up here for McGovern. Get high of the basket and shots in the air. That's going to be off the back iron. No good. Rebound comes off the Dylan Fortenberry. To Nelson. And Nelson will slowly bring it across the timeline. Brookhaven Academy spreads it up now a little bit here. Right side to come to Brogdon. Brogdon. Right back to Nelson. Push it off inside to Tyler Fortenberry. Goes up off the glass. He scores and he's fouled. Looks like they get McGovern. McGovern's first.
Same move down on the block. Fortenberry just too strong for McGovern. Goes up, puts him in the basket. Gets the foul and the opportunity right here for the old-fashioned three-point play.
I've got Fortenberry with 14 already in the ball game. They got 15 in the first half here for Tyler Fortenberry. 36-9. Brookhaven Academy on top. A minute 23 left in this first half. Both four stone cold from the field, but Brookhaven Academy's defense has got a lot to do with that.
Yeah, key down low. Trey Fortenberry just shutting down Walker.
Kalua thinks about the three, backs it off, he's going to take it down the baseline, forces a shot up. Nice defense by Trey Fortenberry. Kalua got the loose ball, goes back up again, ball deflected by Brogdon. Out of the pass to Fortenberry, and he goes up. Somebody came in from behind, took the ball away from him. That's going to be Neal. Neal got down there quick and got the ball away from Fortenberry. McGovern goes up, he's fouled, and he's going to get 2 more free throws. That's going to be a foul. Looks like they're going to get Trey Fortenberry on that one.
I think that we have
Brogdon on that one.
Couple of bodies in there. Then McGovern back to the line, shooting fair.
First it's up and good for McGovern. 36-10. Brookhaven with 41 seconds left in the half. Second free throw is good as well. So McGovern now is 6 of 7 off the free throw strike. So 6 of the points for Oak Forest off the free throw strike here this evening. So kind of imagine what that percentage from the field looks like for the Yellow Jackets.
2 field goals, a 3-pointer, and a single basket for the Yellow Jackets.
End of the quarter to Dylan Fortenberry. Brings it back out to Nelson. Nelson works it out between the circles. Nelson stands here center court. 10 seconds left. Off to Fortenberry. He'll fire the long three too hard. He down inside. Dylan Fortenberry with a back. And a steal by Tyler Fortenberry at the buzzer. He beats the buzzer and scores. Big half of Tyler Fortenberry. Brookhaven Academy cruising here in the first half of this ball game. Into the first half, Brookhaven Academy 40, Oak Forest 11. Let's take 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar basketball continues after this on B92.
At Pike National Bank, we take pride in being your hometown bank. We are always striving to help the people of our community. Whatever phase of life you happen to be in right now, whether starting off college, buying your first home, or navigating retirement, we have real banking solutions for you backed by real people from your community. Become a part of our banking community today and see why we are a better way to bank. Pike National Bank. It's not the bank, it's the banker. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop for the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padboy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Kelly Hallred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at newyorklife.com.
Need a home loan? Let Lacey Zumbro at Bank of Brookhaven help. We are happy to offer a full range of home mortgage loans. From internet banking to our mortgage loan products, we offer personal service that's responsive to your individual needs. Remember, best of all, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's still all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back at halftime, kind of a surprising score if you look at the previous game that Oak Forest won by 4. Brookhaven Academy completely dominating this ball game at halftime. It's Brookhaven Academy at 40, Oak Forest 11.
You know, Ken, and looking back on that Oak Forest game, of course, you and I had the opportunity to make that call down in Amy, Louisiana. Oak Forest shot lights out that night, and, you know, they were near perfect at the free throw line. A very high field goal percentage, and it's just not here tonight. They got 2 field goals in the first half, and that's the difference in the ball game. And I'm going to credit Coach Josh Watts' defensive effort from his Cougars in the first half of play. Played only 5 players, and they got after Oak Forest from end to end, and the score kind of reflects that with a 40-11 halftime lead.
Let's get the first half scoring and see how that's working out so far.
Quick summary here on the Yellow Jacket side. Braxton McGovern led the way with 8 points with a single basket and 6 free throws. Landon Neal with 3 points. And that's your total of 11 for the Yellow Jackets from Oak Forest. Big first half from Tyler Fortenberry. 17 points, pair of 3-pointers, but he's doing work down on the block. McGovern just can't guard him down there, and he's sticking McGovern in the basket every opportunity he gets. Dylan Fortenberry with 2 3-pointers and another basket for 8. Britton Nelson, a pair of 3-pointers with 6 points. Trey Fortenberry with 7 in the first half, and a driving layup from Gavin Brogdon and 2 points for their total of 40 points for the Cougars.
So 40-11. Of course, obviously, if this score holds as it is, we'd have to look at a pretty good comeback by Oak Forest of Brookhaven Academy. If the season ended 1-1, then Brookhaven Academy would then have the tiebreakers because they lost by 4 to Oak Forest. They had beaten Oak Forest by 5 to break the tiebreaker our way, but right now leading by 29 points at this point of the ball game. Oak Forest, as we said, there's been stone cold shooting. That you don't have a percentage on them, but I'd have to say it's maybe 10% or
Oh,
more.
yeah, absolutely, no doubt. Just no one on the Oak Forest side can get going. No rhythm down. And again, let's credit the defense. And this will put the Cougars back in the driver's seat. They've beaten all other opponents. Now they'll have to go to Adams Christian on Friday night. That was a close ball game here at John R. Gray. Then obviously you got to go down to Silliman and then face Cathedral to wind it up on senior night next Thursday.
Well, at halftime, the score of Brookhaven Academy 40, Oak Forest 11. Let's take another 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back and have more halftime comments for you after this in B92.
Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center. Caring for our community like no one else can.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven Academy has been serving our community for over 40 years. They offer a quality education and a Christian and learning environment for all students from preschool through 12th grade. Students each receive opportunities to excel in the arts, ACT prep, extracurricular activities, college preparatory curriculum, and athletics. Come visit Headmaster Jason Case and Elementary Principal Paige Nielsen to see how Brookhaven Academy is making a difference one child at a time.
There's a saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's not the case when it comes to insurance, though. You want one agency that can handle all your insurance needs. Insurance and Risk Managers has a team of insurance professionals ready to work for you for home, life, auto, health, and business insurance. Turn to just one agency, Insurance and Risk Managers, 315 South Jackson Street, Brookhaven. Call 833-6321. Insurance and Risk Managers.
Looks like the half action and getting into the Brookhaven Academy on top 40-11 over Oak Forest. Both teams back out, and Brookhaven Academy on the road to Adams Christian Friday, out at Silliman on Tuesday, in the final regular season game back at home against the Cathedral Greenway. That'll be 1 week from Thursday. That'll be senior night.
Waiting on our scorekeeper, Stan Weber, and here he comes. He was having a conversation out in the lobby. Couldn't hear the horn, he says. He's ready to go.
Brookhaven Academy is not substituted tonight. Starting five will stay on the court. So important there is going to be fouled immediately by Walker.
Yeah, had a switch on the screen out front. Walker stepped in, got the body. A little too close to Fortenberry.
After Nelson works out center court. Nelson trying to work around Neal. Nelson just slowly will work the ball back and forth. Now he takes it inside, goes inside to Trey Fortenberry. Can't come up with it. Walker's got the loose ball. Ahead to McGovern. McGovern fires it ahead to Whittington. Whittington Bring it right back out to McGovern. McGovern in the paint. Tries to go to Walker. The ball is not free. McGovern saves it. Comes back inside. Quick hands by Brogdon. Brogdon with his steal. Here's Nelson. Right side to Brogdon. Brogdon back out to Nelson. Swing it over to Trey Fortenberry. Dylan Fortenberry takes the three. Brings it back in the four with a dribble. Lobs it inside to Trey Fortenberry. Kicks it out to Brogdon. Brogdon comes back over in the corner left side to Dylan Fortenberry. Out to Nelson between the circles, and the Cougars reset the offense. Here's Tyler Fortenberry out top of the key. Lobs it left side to Dylan. Out to Trey Fortenberry. Trey will give it off to Brogdon. Brogdon right back to Nelson. Nelson on the right elbow. Swings to the right wing to Trey Fortenberry. Top of the key to Brogdon. Got a motion here for Brookhaven Academy, looking for a backdoor cut, apparently. Stolen by Kalura. Nelson falls down. Here's Kalura driving on Trey Fortenberry. Trey Fortenberry comes in, picks it off to McGovern, and Trey trying to turn and do a defensive job on McGovern. McGovern.
Yeah, Cougars were working the ball pretty good in the motion offense down on the home end. Had a loose pass. McGovern got the bucket and the free throw.
So McGovern has 11 of the 14 points for Oak Forest. The Cougar offense will have the basketball, have to chase the ball down. It's got it out toward the lobby. But Dylan Fortenberry will trigger the ball in here, gets it out front to Dylan. Britton Nelson in a hurry down the right side. Nelson's going to take it on the wing of the right side. Heavy traffic off to Brogdon. Brogdon driving down the baseline from the right side to the left side. Got it up off the rim. And it's kind of hung there for a second. It falls in for Brogdon at his fourth point. 42-14, Brookhaven Academy. Kalura out front comes to Walker. Walker's shot won't go. Well, Oak Forest getting no offensive rebound now.
Yeah, just out of sync down on the offensive end. Can't get anything to happen. And didn't, like you said, one opportunity, and the Cougars are all over the backboards.
Here's Tyler Fortenberry. Ties inside. He's going to hit the floor hard. Fortenberry goes up hard. Hits the floor hard. Trainer right out there to check him out. Kalura picks up the foul. Fortenberry way up in the air, but he had Kalura collided.
Yeah, kind of got his feet taken out from under, and Tyler in a sitting up position. I think he wants to get up. You know, Tyler, he's got free throws on his mind right now. Onto his feet. He looks like he's going to be okay.
I think we're going to put him over to get at least a drink of water here. We have officials timeout. 5:46 left in the third quarter. 42-14. Brookhaven Academy on top of Oak Forest. Now we're joining Ole Miss basketball here shortly after 9 o'clock. They got the second half of action between Auburn and Ole Miss this evening. Paige Brown is going to check in for Tyler Fortenberry. And Brown will have the opportunity to shoot the free throws for Tyler Fortenberry.
Brown will shoot too as KDMC training staff takes a look at Fortenberry over on the Cougar bench.
Now first is up and good. Second free throw is in the air. That one's going to be off the rim, though. Good rebound comes off to Neal for Oak Forest. Neal off to McGovern. McGovern across the timeline. McGovern out between the circles. McGovern working to the right wing, comes back over top of the key, kicks it off to Whittington. Whittington, top of the key, got it to Kalura. Kalura will back it out on the wing on the right side, goes down along the baseline. McGovern cut off, brings it back out on top of Whittington. Whittington in heavy traffic. Pushes off inside to Walker. Walker missed it. Walker was not missing those shots.
No, he wasn't.
Now one just kind of hit the rim and rolled off the rim.
Story of the night for Oak Forest. Walker, point blank, couldn't get it to go.
Cougars have the basketball in the lead, 43-14.
Like the Cougars going to spread them out a little bit.
Nobody within 10 feet of the basket right now. All the action now beyond the three-point arc. Off to Nelson to go inside. Dylan Fortenberry got behind the defense. pass comes into him, goes up for the shot, missed it. Out of bounds off McGovern. McGovern got back quickly to get a hand on that ball. He deflected just a little bit. Has to come out to Britton Nelson to McGovern to Brogdon. Brogdon to Dylan Fortenberry between the circles. Here comes to Nelson. Nelson works it along the timeline. Nelson comes right side to Gage Brown. And will give it right back to Dylan Fortenberry. Feeds it off to Brogdon way out here to the timeline. Nelson center court off to Trey Fortenberry. He's out here in the timeline area as well. Puts it on the floor in a double team. Comes right back out to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to back it out near the timeline. Cougars continue to run some clock. Pass to the corner. Nelson inside Trey Fortenberry between two players. Put it up. He'll draw foul. And he'll get 2 shots.
Real patient, get the foul. Going to go on Walker, hit second. More importantly, Ken, they just chewed up a chunk of clock. 3:57 to go. The Cougars out front, 43-14.
2 shots here for Trey Fortenberry. First is up. Hits that iron, no good.
Holler back in the ball game. Checks in for Brown.
Fortenberry gets a nice hand as he checks back in for Brookhaven Academy. At 17 points in the first half for Brookhaven Academy. Trey Fortenberry's second free throw is up, and that one's got a rim out too. McGovern got the rebound for Oak Forest. Out between the circles is McGovern. McGovern works it on the wing of the left side, goes in the corner. The Neal leaves it with Kalura. Kalura fires a 3 and no good.
Ball just not coming out of Kalura's hand very clean.
Walker kicks it back out. Another 3 on the way. That one's no good. Tyler Fortenberry has it. Kicks it out to Trey Fortenberry. Here come the Cougars in a hurry. Britton Nelson's going to be fouled by Whittington, it looks like. Whittington's going to pick up his second. Not a shooting foul. Brookhaven Academy will play it in on the side, on the visitor's side, right to our left. As we're situated here in the northwest corner of the gym. Nelson gives it off here to Dylan Fortenberry. Fortenberry off to Tyler Fortenberry to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to bring it out near center court. Feeds it off to Tyler Fortenberry to Britton Nelson. Nelson's going to dribble it right back out. Gives it to Dylan Fortenberry off to Tyler Fortenberry once again. Fortenberry trying to dribble around McGovern. He'll leave it with Brogdon way out here in the left wing. Brogdon has the ball taken away by Kalura. So Kalura, left side, gets it right back to McGovern. McGovern puts it on the floor, wants to drive inside, kicks it in the corner. 3 on the way from Neal. That hits the side of the iron. 43-14, Brookhaven Academy on top. 2:33 left in this third quarter. Not much score in Brookhaven 3 on the third quarter. And Oak Forest was 3.
Yeah, evenly matched here. Probably most important, Cougars just chewing away at the clock. Dylan Fortenberry gets 5 man, lays it up and in.
Fortenberry with 10 points right now, 45-14. Cougars on top. McGovern works out top of the key. McGovern trying to get around Tyler Fortenberry at the free throw line. Goes left in the corner left side. Neal drives inside. Neal will get the bucket, driving down the baseline left to right. He's got 5 in the ball game. 45-16, Brookhaven Academy. Minute 40 left in this third quarter. Brookhaven Academy going to try to do a little clock. Want to force the ball inside of Fortenberry. Somebody got a hand on it. Both Forwards have got the loose ball back the other way. Whittington kicks into the corner. Driving inside, missing a shot is going to be Neal. Rebound comes off to Trey Fortenberry. Oak Forest has few, if any, offensive rebounds tonight. Brogdon goes inside. His shot is blocked by a covered outlet pass out of bounds the other end. Was trying to get Whittington coming down the center of the court, overthrew him out of bounds back to Brookhaven Academy with a minute 9 left in the first.
Perez into the ball game. Also, Cole Adams in for the Yellow Jackets. Neal and Walker going to get a rest on the bench.
Brookhaven Academy has only made one substitution. That was an injury timeout for Gage Brown and for Tyler Fortenberry. The Tyler's back in. Brogdon in the lane, hanging jumper, hits the clubbery iron, rolls in. Nothing going down for Oak Forest. Seems like everything's going down for Brookhaven Academy, though.
31-point margin for the Cougars.
47-16, Brookhaven Academy on top. 35 seconds left in this third quarter. Here's Whittington. Whittington takes it off to Kalura. Kalura wants to dribble a couple of times, comes to the top of the key, takes it back right side of Whittington. Whittington puts it on the floor back. Kalura open for the three. It's up and it's off the rim. No good. Rebound kicked out to Nelson. Here's Nelson in a hurry. Nelson drives inside. He'll be fouled and going to get 2 shots. Foul's going to be called on Grant Payne, his first. 2 shots from Nelson.
Nelson 6 points on the night. At the line, trying to make it 8.
And missed the first one.
Good floor game for Nelson. Opened up the scoring for the Cougars. Got another 3-pointer early. Kind of the floor generals again the rest of the way.
Second free throw is up, and that one is going to be good. That one stayed in there for Nelson. 48-16, Brookhaven Academy on top of Oak Forest. With 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Want to go inside, ball off a foot of one there. And that's going to end it to the third quarter. End of 3, Brookhaven Academy 48, Oak Forest 16. So we'll take 60 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar basketball continues after this on B92.
Do you feel weighed down by credit card debt? You know you want relief, but you are just not sure where to start. Hi, I'm Angie at Pike National Bank. Consolidating credit card debt could help simplify and lower your monthly payments as you work to become debt-free. Visit me at the Brookhaven location today to learn more. Pike National Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks.
Need a key made? Come to Perkins Ace Hardware. Need small engine repair? It's Perkins Ace Hardware. How about hunting and fishing supplies? It's all at Perkins Ace Hardware. Shop with the helpful hardware folks for tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, appliances, padboy mowers, and more at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks.
Fourth quarter under action. Brookhaven Academy in control of the ball game, 48-16. So force of the basketball is going to be Perez. Gives it off of Whittington, kicks it back out to Kalura. Kalura drives the baseline, tries to come in the side, going up for the shot. Missing, it's going to be Adams. Loose ball picked up by Dylan Fortenberry.
Yeah, Adams just down in the land of the Giants. Fortenberry, nowhere to go, had the shot blocks.
Dylan Fortenberry to Brogdon. Give it to Tyler Fortenberry. So run again, a little motion to run a little time here. Lobs it inside to Trey Fortenberry. Puts it on the floor back to Tyler Fortenberry. Fortenberry in the St. Louis spin move. He is fouled. He'll get 2 shots.
That's just great footwork right there from Fortenberry. Came across the key, was a right-handed, a back spin move, crossover dribble. Just a pirouette right there.
And Fortenberry cans the first free throw. 49-16. Brookhaven Academy with the lead. Second free throw is up, and that one's going to be no good. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Cole Adams. He'll leave it here to his teammate, and that's going to be Payne. Payne working out front. Payne out here in the right wing. Payne comes back left wing. Comes in the paint. That's going to be Adams. Adams surrounded. Gives the ball back out to Payne. Payne top the key. Kalura for the three. No good. Well, guy hits, 5 or 6 last time. has not scored a point in this ball game so far.
Yeah, and I mentioned it, Ken, just doesn't look comfortable with that right-handed shooting hand, thumb bandaged up. Looks to be affecting his shot.
Inside Hannah Fortenberry. And that makes it a 35-point advantage for Brookhaven Academy.
Good driving drop right there. Brogdon on the move. To dish to Fortenberry in the finish.
And the paint's going to be Payne, kicks it out to Adams for a three. He'll hit it. So Cole Adams gets his first point of the ball game. Rolling clock down. In fact, Brookhaven Academy just hit the 35-point mark. Doesn't matter if the other team makes it under 35. Clock will continue to run. Fortenberry inside. A foul's going to be called. I think they're going to get a walker on this one. Yeah, Perez. Okay.
Thought it was a foul, really a late whistle. Of course, it corralled the rebound. Perez is standing on the free throw lane line, Ken. If you look at his left foot,
it's over. It is. In fact, the official's going to say he's going to move that foot back a little bit.
Kind of a protest right there.
Now we're going to have some subs coming in.
Piper Ratliff and Gage Brown back in the ball game. Ratliff, his first action. Fortenberry complete.
Fortenberry now with 22 in the contest. 53-19 for Brookhaven Academy. 5:06 left of the rolling clock. Right now they come to Whittington, who'll work around Brogdon. Brogdon goes inside. There's Perez. Will turn around right out front. Won't go. Trey Fortenberry's got the rebound off the Brogdon. Gage Brown and Piper Ratliff in the lineup right now for Brookhaven Academy. Here's Ratliff. Top of the key. Feeds it off to Gage Brown. Right side in the corner to Tyler Fortenberry. Drives the baseline. Another huge basket with Tyler Fortenberry. He just took control of that drive and laid it up with two hands off the glass. 55-19, Brookhaven Academy on the way to win, that will put them in first place. Top of the key, Whittington. Whittington trying to drive between two defenders, put a shot up and hit it. Whittington a two here for Oak Forest. The Oak Forest wants a timeout. 4:02 left in the ball game. Brookhaven Academy 55 and Oak Forest 21. They'll take 30 seconds down the line. Brookhaven Academy Cougar basketball continues after this on B92.
Being good at life means treating your business like your family, making sure that everyone's on the right path toward financial security. With over 170 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company can help find the best plan for your business and the employees who help it grow. So give Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent, a call. He can also help you plan your family's financial future. You can reach him at 601-833-0604 or look for him at NewYorkLife.com.
Quebec, we had to win by more than 5, and looks like we're going to cover the margin here tonight with the Academy out front 55-21.
Yeah, good response from the Cougars tonight. Knew what they had to do to put themselves back in the driver's seat in the district. Sullivan battling down low.
Ratliff missed the shot. Sullivan got put down, kicked it back out to Ratliff. Brogdon's just got to back it out near the timeline.
Got Tyler Fortenberry, Brown, Sullivan, Ratliff, and Brogdon out front running the point position.
Brogdon goes to Ratliff, right back to Brogdon. Fires up a three and hits. It's one of those nights we look here at Academy, everything that they throw up is going in. 58-21, Brookhaven Academy.
Dane Flowers, Michael Watson to the ball game for the Cougars. That'll probably be the night for Brogdon, Fortenberry, Nelson, Tyler, and Dillon.
Multiple substitutions for the Oak Forest Yellow Jackets. Landon Pottery, field by Piper Ratliff will back it out. Ratliff will shut the clock run a little bit here. Also Watts. Watts is going to bring it out between the circles to Flowers. Flowers Comes back in the corner to Brogdon. Brogdon almost threw it away. Chased down by Watts before it got to the backcourt. Off to Flowers. Back to Watts in the corner. Left side to Brogdon. They'll bring it in the paint. Kicks it out to Flowers. Flowers for the three. In and out. No good. Rebound. Foxworth. These balls kicked over to Brogdon. Cougars again. He just got to run some trouble. Brogdon's got to fire up the three. Missed everything. Gage Brown got the rebound. Throws it back out to Watts. His Dane Flowers has it knocked out of his hands. It will stay with Brookhaven Academy.
Number 23, Hernandez. Ball went off his foot as he closed out on Flowers.
That's out to Watts. Watts with 2 minutes left in the ball game and the clock running. Down wide open Brogdon. He'll turn the three down. Kicks it back out to Watts. August Sullivan for the three. That won't go. Rebound fought forward. Kick back out to Brogdon. I'd like to see a rebounding chart here.
Yeah, the Cougars are dominating on the boards. No doubt.
Radliff has the basketball. Radliff will come back out between the circles to Watts. Back to Radliff. He'll fire up another three. That's so good. Long rebound comes out to Watts. Off to Radliff once again. Radliff. For the minute 20. Keeps it over with Watts. The Flowers. Back to Watts. Watts back to Flowers. Flowers will hit a three. Rebound tapped around his side. Picked up by 04. Here they come back the other way. David with Perez has his pocket picked by Watts. Watts will dribble it up the court. Radliff will bring it across the timeline. The Cougars will probably sit on it here and let the clock run out. Flowers being motioned to come out a little bit further on the wing. Radliff will come out to Watts. Watts will shoot the three. That's no good. Over the top of the backboard out of bounds. Stays with Brookhaven Academy.
A lot of opportunities here for the Cougars. 35 seconds and counting. Radliff with inbound outside the Watts.
Watts has it. Watts is going to drive to the baseline. Kicks it back out to Flowers. Flowers comes over to Radliff. Radliff will put the ball on the floor. Gets it to back and top to Flowers. 19 seconds. Watts is going to hold on the ball and force, but not going to have to challenge. Final score is going to be 58-21. Brookhaven Academy putting this one in the win column. Convincingly here tonight over both scores. Big cheer here. An outstanding performance by Brookhaven Academy. Cougars and Lady Cougars. Lady Cougars won it 61-27. Boys won it 58-21. We'll take 2 minutes down the line. We'll come back and recap this ball game for you right after this on B92.
There's a drainage problem in our local economy. Hey, this is Shannon Aker for Brookhaven's only home-owned bank, Bank of Brookhaven. A lot of the money and the profits on that money are flowing downstream to help build someone else's economy. At Bank of Brookhaven, we'll do all we can to keep your money working hard for you here in Brookhaven and Lincoln County. Remember, at Bank of Brookhaven, it's all about you. Bank of Brookhaven, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic, we have two patients, your child and you, the parent. We communicate so you and your family get the reassurance you need. Your pediatricians and pediatric nurse practitioners know exactly how you feel because we feel the same way. After all, it's our community too. Call KDMC Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic to make an appointment today. 601-823-5204. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, your #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. 2020 is already flying by, and we want to thank you for a great 2019 by offering our biggest discounts ever on our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles, with up to $12,500 off our remaining 2019 Expeditions and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2019 Ford Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at sullivanford.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Emotional and psychological problems have treatments, just like any other health issue. Still, you might not know how to find out what's right for you. We understand. That's why we created the KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center. We've seen how behavioral difficulties can affect someone's life. We can help you. Call KDMC Behavioral Wellness Center to make an appointment today. 601-835-9499. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
Well, Brookhaven Academy had to win by at least 5 tonight to break up any tie situation that might have come down at the end of the season. They win not only by 5, they win by a whole lot more than that, 58-21, as they absolutely smothered Oak Forest here this evening. And what a convincing contest tonight with not a bad Oak Forest team. This is a team that shot the lights out down at Oak Forest tonight. Proverbially, they couldn't hit the back wall of the gym tonight. I don't have a shooting percentage, but their percentage is probably 10, 12%, if that.
No doubt. And I'll be honest with you, 2 of the best defensive performances were from the Lady Cougars, and then the Cougars tonight just absolutely putting a blanket on top of the Jackets and Lady Jackets from Oak Forest, and just not giving them an opportunity to squeeze their way into this basketball game. And as the scores are reflected, with a convincing 58-21 win for the Cougars. And as you mentioned, this was the important one. They had to find their rightful place at the top of the district standings, and they had to come out here and avenge that 5-point loss down in Amite some 15-plus days ago. They did just that tonight, Ken.
Let's get the final stats of the ball game.
Final stats of the ball game, and what's interesting, 2 field goals the second half, 6 points for the Oak Forest Yellow Jackets. That's their total for the second half. Braxton McGovern, the guy who absolutely filled it up against us down there, had 11 points on the night. Landon Neal with 5, Trevor Whittington with 2, and Cole Adams with 3 points in their total of 21 points on the evening.
The 2 guys that just killed us down there, Kalura and Walker, had nothing.
Yeah,
0.
Absolutely. And credit Coach Watts in his game plan, and I'm sure he told his guys, he made it a challenge. Don't let those guys beat us, and the Cougars absolutely shut down those 2 key players. Well, the Cougars tonight, they were led by Tyler Fortenberry. Big night for the sophomore, 24 points, boatload of rebounds, and a good floor game from Fortenberry. Dylan Fortenberry chipped in 10 points on the evening. Gavin Brogdon with 9 points. Britton Nelson, 7 points. Ran the show all night long. Did a great job directing traffic out front for the Cougars. Trey Fortenberry with 7 points, and Gage Brown with a single point on a free throw for their total of 58 on the evening.
Let's select our Pro Sports Performance Center, powered by King's Daughters Medical Center, player of the game. And we're going to agree to go with Tyler Fortenberry. What a game Fortenberry had tonight.
Yeah, and we talked about it, throughout the ball game. Fortenberry was guarded by their best player in the McGovern, and just absolutely would take him down to the block, make a move up, over, and around McGovern all night long. He didn't have an answer for Fortenberry. He is our Pro Performance Player of the game.
So Brookhaven Academy, 2 big wins tonight over teams they had to beat. Brookhaven Academy Lady Cougars 61, Oak Forest Lady Yellow Jackets 27. In the boys game, Brookhaven Academy outperforming tonight. Oak Forest tonight, final score, Brookhaven Academy 58, Oak Forest 21 in the boys game. Cougars back in action Friday evening at Adams Christian. Then at Silliman next Tuesday. The final game of the year will be a home game on February the 6th. That's a Thursday, February 6th, right back here. That'll be senior night. And there's no district tournament for the high school. Junior high tournament will begin on the 8th here at Brookhaven Academy. So still a lot of basketball to play. So that's it from John R. Gray Gymnasium. Stay tuned. We'll be switching into the Ole Miss Auburn game here just in a moment. On with Beck Warren, our studio production coordinator, Jeremy Edwards, Ken Hollingsworth. We bid you a good evening.
The legends of country music, country's newest stars. Now you don't have to choose because they're all right here.
WBKN FM, Brookhaven, B92.